Yeah, the crafting of war continues. This is this would be our sort of Variety Wednesday. Because everything needs some sort of little alliteration going on.
How may I?
And could have just said Warcraft Wednesday. That would have worked too. But I'm not always going to be playing Warcraft. That's going to be a thing that might come in and go. We'll see. For the moment, pretty much, yeah, it's a lot of Warcraft. But of course, the magic streams that go on. I don't know why I'm going on and on. The cat clearly says it's time to stop with that nonsense. We're just questing up.
Hurry back! Talk
A
to
friend of
me!
mine should be going to join me at some point.
Keep it real!
Come on. Come on. Jump up. Of course, he literally just starts clawing at my leg to get up. And then the second I, like, back my arm off so that he can, he decides he's not that interested. Come on. There you go. Alright. Where are we headed? So yeah, we are, like, nearly 43. Still quite a few gold off of,
You need something?
off of the mount, unfortunately. So, I'm just picking up, like, every quest in Stranglethorn Vale. Looks like there's, like, 2 more here. Oh, nope, that's the Gnomish Engineering guy. Oh, okay, it's outside.
Greetings. Light bless you.
Hmm. Well, this like little strip of dirt is like considered outside, while the rest of it is all considered interior. Pretty sure, like down by the down on the dock here, there's another quest. So we can head out and figure out what we're doing from there. So yeah, nearly 43. No, sorry, nearly 44. Currently 43. I was having a bit of a depressing look at the loot for Druid here. I was... I remember it being bad, but like... I was not prepared to see just how bad it was. Like, yeah, our tier pieces give us literally no stat we want. Like, some stamina and like some fire resist. Other than that, like, you are screwed as a druid. You are just absolutely 100% screwed. So we need to kill some guy named Dizzy, looks like. Dizzy's eye, which could come off of literally anything. Alright, well, I'm gonna head to the north. Yeah, I was talking to Minisungum, who's, you know, been on the stream before, and, you know, we were talking about possibly teaming up together, so I wanted to kind of, he's like level 46 at the moment, so I want to kind of leave the stuff, the pirates to the south, kind of open, because I feel like those are probably going to be something that he's going to be able to get more out of. So if I head north and do the slightly lower level stuff to kind of finish out the level, should be okay. And hopefully I can get the money I need, because I'm currently 44 gold. 44 gold. I also have like some lock boxes here. I'm gonna look at it. Some of the stuff is soulbound though. Yeah, it looks like I didn't quite vendor everything that I had. But yeah, so 44 gold. I need 72. So we'll see if we can't get some of that. Yeah, we're still quite a ways away. It's like, what's that, 28 gold? I think we need. If we can get it by the end of the session, that would be fantastic. I kind of doubt it. Just because that's a lot of money. And yeah, like it's far more likely that we're gonna get to like 50-ish gold, as opposed to straight up like all the way. Like that's just a lot of money to get all in one sitting, I feel like. Especially since I don't necessarily like I'm not a gold mining like machine. Pretty much all the rest of my friends kind of, you know, they managed to get their mounts a lot earlier than I was able to, so. But, I mean, that's not necessarily... Wait, if I passed... Well... Okay, let's head to those guys. We'll do the venture company first. But yeah, so Druid loot, yeah, Druid loot is just horrible. So, and like, I knew it was horrible. I remembered it being horrible, but like, it was still one of these things where I looked at it and I was still surprised by like how bad it was. Like just like how few things are like actually decent. Thankfully, like, I do have a list of like stuff to go after, because otherwise it would be like I would be completely lost. Being like, I don't know where I need to go to like find stuff, because I can't just be like, oh, well, I'll just put together my class set and like that'll be enough. You know, it's not like a, you know, like Magisters, where it was like really obvious, like, oh, I just need to collect all of the Magisters armor and then I'll be fine as my mage. Totally fine. No, not in the least. Wildheart raiment is not good for us. It's not good for us at all. I will say that I really like the 4-piece on the Feral Heart. So like it's possible that if we'll collect them for sure, because I feel like I could probably use the 4-piece, which is an ability that lets you every time you get hit, there's a chance that you generate rage. So I feel like the 4-piece could be really good for tanking, because it would get us just a lot of threat out there. So the problem with that is that it's a lot of gear to transmute, because you have to like collect the Wild Heart and then do quests to like transition them into the Feral Heart set pieces. And so yeah, I think that could be a little bit of a struggle. But I mean, you know, if I'm not doing anything else, I might as well go for it. I think it's actually the 4-piece on the Wild Heart set as well. So again, maybe if the stamina's good enough, we kind of like get away with it. I do know for a fact though that like I'm going for the Devilsar items, like, or we're getting Devilsar. That's like some of the best threat pieces that you can get, so that'll be helpful. It's like the legs and hands together end up adding like 2% crit, 2% hit combined with their 2-piece bonus and then their individual equip bonuses. So, and they've got good stats too. So I think like one of the most difficult things, I'm gonna have to go like completely unstealthed here. This is like the problem where anytime there's anybody like actively trying to kill the mobs I'm going for, I can't really use stealth, because that'll mean I find the target slower and I never get to tag them. So we have to just kind of exist in unstealthed mode. This troll's gonna make things difficult. Oh dear, of course. So yeah, this is like another one of the reasons why I kind of hate Stranglethorn Vale. It's really popular because there's lots of quests here. But like, I don't know, I never really particularly liked the zone. Just never really appealed to me. I tempted to go kill that tiger just to skin it. I have the primal leatherworking or tribal leatherworking quests, but yeah, I don't really Hang on, is there like another place I could be killing these guys? Not really. Yeah, they're kind of here. There's like one spawn up there, but that's like not really enough to do this. Unless there's just nobody farming that one dude, then we just keep killing him over and over again. I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. If I'm just sat here completely unable to get any tags, I might go after the other thing. I think I can get up this way. Ooh, there's a guy. Just like happened to luck out.
Not enough energy.
I was pretty sure that I like, walked up here before. Like, that's how I got up. Guess not. Oh, another guy. Quick, get there before him. Possible that everybody else has moved on too, because like I actually do see like significantly less people, unless they're just like checking around other places because they thought this wasn't respawning yet. I'll tell you what, like this is like it's the challenge of the game, man, is just like finding stuff to kill to complete your quests. Alright, okay, we get up here. No, this isn't where we get up. Where did I walk up the mountain from? I remember like getting like way on top, and I just don't remember where I did it from. Was it here? Did you just spam jump from here? No? Okay. This is also a lot of World of Warcraft, is just like trying to figure out how to walk places. Okay, I guess this must be it here. Can you get up this way? Get up this way? Aha, here we go. And this is like all so that we can kind of get to this other dude. He just drops Wildvine. There's like a lot of people in the world that just drop Wildvine, and I have 2 quests that require it. And even though I have it, Questy keeps telling me like, "Hey, you can get Wildvine off this dude." Not exactly that useful to me. Okay, so I'm getting closer. Possible I should have actually tried to go the other way. But I think I can get up this way. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh wait, is this an elite? Oh, it's an elite quest. Dang it. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm out. We'll just dash our way out. Yeah, I didn't realize it was an elite quest. A lot of, like, it's weird because like some quests are marked elite, and then a lot of other quests are just kind of like there's not. Possible is what is actually marked elite. I just wasn't looking, paying attention. Captain's chest? No. Hopefully we'll be able to do that quest with 2 people. When Minnie finally gets on. Because that would be super cool. I always like being able to knock out the elite stuff. A lot of times I don't really like have the patience to like put groups together, but if you can like just get friends, it's better. Just like wander over and do it. It looks like we have this free kill. Doesn't look like anybody's going for it. It's like because obviously I don't need to like. It's not a hard game by any stretch of the imagination. But like there is definitely a challenge in actually getting to 60, and it's one that's completely in your own head. Like the only thing stopping you getting to the end of this game is just raw determination. And let me tell you, the game does absolutely nothing to make it any easier. It's just like, no, if you want to get to the end, you better be in for it, because here we come. Here mining. Problem is, like, the direction in the game is kind of bad. Some, like, the audio, like, direction doesn't feel right a lot of times. It also seems like it's, like, based on your character, like, positioning, but not necessarily their facing. Which is weird. Because, like, there's times when, like, I'll be fighting a guy, he'll be directly in front of me, but then it'll, like, I'll hear them make a note. Oh shoot, I used the wrong one. That's the wrong cat. Let's not do that, cat. Oh my gosh, look at all these kills. Look at all these free dudes. The only problem was the risk that we would get multiple. Yeah, it feels like there's some leniency in the positioning of the mobs. It's like the world doesn't necessarily update like as often as you think. I don't know. I'm gonna blow in smoke, but like I know what like a game looks like when you have like, oh shoot, I need to run from this. Even though they're low level, like I can't take on that many. That's just like how much numbers mean in this game, because there's nothing else other than numbers. So like if I was, you know, if I had a buddy here, we could take on like 5 or 6 of these guys, but like as one person, there's too much incoming damage for one person to tank, and not enough damage to snowball somebody out of the fight early enough to make it matter. Because the more damage you can put out onto them, the quicker you remove them from the fight, you know... Oh, did the Warlock just come in and tag everything? Yeah, because they can. Oh, it's not a Warlock, it's a Warrior. Oh, was that like a group of people? Oh, that might be why. It's alright, we're still 410. 40% of the way through this. I'll tell you what though, it's for everyone's benefit that I stop documenting every second of this game. That's for darn sure. Ah shoot, I was about to shift out and Moonfire him and thought better of it. Also, don't know why I thought I saw a Warlock. It's clearly a Hunter. But yeah, it's really for everybody's benefit that I stopped doing that. Because originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna have every second of my journey to 60. It's like, yeah, it's like 2 months worth of time. Like let's do slash played. So total time 5 days, 10 hours. You know, like at the very least, I'm saving Google a fortune in hard drives. Oh my gosh. Ugh, that time played hurts me so much. And that's like coming back to the game. Like, you have to remember, like, I used to play this game like all the time. You know, back in like 2005, 2006. So like, I can't remember what the time played was on my mage, but like it was, I'm pretty sure it was like weeks or months of like actual just like time played. Like I put more time into this game than like anything I think in my entire life. Like, it's probably at that point. Like, I probably have slept more than I've played this game, but this is probably activity number 2. In fact, speaking of number 2, I've probably spent less time pooping than I have playing this game. So there's like a number of activities in my life that I'm pretty sure I've spent less time doing than I have playing this game. So, of course, not every second of my time played is actually actively playing the game. You have AFK time. Back in the day, we did dumb things like we gave our friends our account information. Like, most of the officers in the guild, like, had the logon information for, like, the other officers. Like, we all just had each other's passwords and stuff, and, like, it was not recommended. Like, it, by any means, like, should not do that, but we all did it, and nothing bad ever happened. In fact, my first druid actually got to 60, in part because one of the guys in our guild spent time just playing my druid. Like, he was a druid himself, and but he was a balanced druid, and so he was like, yeah, it could be fun to like play feral for, you know, like figure out like what that's like, you know, be interesting. Haven't done that before, so he'd like get on, like do quests and like kill stuff and whatnot, and you know, because I worked nights at the time, and so I would like sleep during the day and then wake up in the evening time and go to work. And so, you know, whenever he was like just free in the middle of the day, he'd just play it while I was asleep. You know, that's part of the reason I was able to get, you know, to 60 on my druid a little bit faster than usual. I also had, you know, the benefit of having, you know, already played up to a 60 and an established guild with plenty of people to like bring in when we needed them for dungeon runs or whatever. Ah, shoot. Nah. Spent a little bit too much time trying to like figure out how to walk there. Unfortunate. Ah. Dang, I still need half of them. Oh, video game. But yeah. Do I remember? I hope I didn't tell the story before, but when I played Druid the first time, I actually I got to 60 up at the Plaguelands, and then I ran off to BRD, and I snuck into BRD, got to Incendious, I don't know, though. I got to one of the boss's rooms. Oh shoot! And from there, if you drop down into the lava, I do this all stealth. I just stealth right through it, drop down into the lava, and as a druid, your rejuvenate will actually out heal the lava. So I did that. I dropped down into the lava. I hit rejuvenate on myself, and I just swam through the lava, and I got my own Molten Core attunement done just by myself. Just sold it, which we'll be doing once we get there, because oh my gosh, yes, must do all of the fun things from back in the day, including soloing our own Molten Core attunement. So yeah, but yeah, did that, and then literally like an hour or two later went into Molten Core. Like the original Primavera like hit 60 and then immediately just ran into Molten Core. It was kind of grand. So unfortunately I was forced to heal, and I was like wearing like level 40 blues, Forced to heal. It was pretty bad. You know, because I was a hybrid, and they just, I don't know. It's just people back then just didn't really believe that druids could do anything but heal. And when you look at the loot, you know, it's very clear that Blizzard didn't really consider the other ways of playing the class either. Like, there's like almost nothing they give for ferals. Like, it's, if you're raiding, you're not playing feral. Like, it's a very strange sort of idea really behind the thing, and it is really difficult when you have like classes with multiple specs that like do very different things, because like it's not so difficult to take like a set and be like, okay, let's give the set like some bonuses mages will want. Okay, well, all mages basically do the same thing. Like, they cast different spells, but like, you know, you basically do the same thing. No matter how you're kitting your character out, you're gonna do basically the same things. They could easily make like whatever abilities apply to, like, you know, Frostbolt, arcane missiles, and fireball. Like, it's really easy to, like, you know, to kind of tailor those things to work for everything. It's not too difficult. You know, but then you get into things like druids and shamans and paladins and these things where like you could be doing drastically different things with your character, and so like there comes this point where you kind of have to ask yourself, well, like, what should the set bonuses be for this class? Because like, we're not giving the set bonuses to like a spec, you know. It's not like a specialization. It's just the class. It's the class thing. So because of that, you end up with this idea of like, well, there's one way to play each class, and so that really very widely rejected by the community over time. And it's the most unfortunate part of Classic, and it's something that they went a long way to fix in Burning Crusade. And so, you know, it's one of the reasons why I you know, if they ever do a Burning Crusade kind of classic thing, like I will do that all day long. Like, you know, not only was Druid just better, I mean, in a lot of ways Druid was the same. There was a very small buff to Druids, but mostly it was just Mangle and better items. Like, that's really all that we got. We exist. We're kind of like in D&D terms, we're like the monk. Like, the monk sort of just functions on its own. Like, you give a monk no items at all, and the monk is gonna function like it's a monk. Like, you know, it doesn't need gear to like do its thing. It's not like a warrior or like a fighter in D&D where, you know, if you give the fighter a magic sword, he's going to be really good. If you don't give him any items at all, he's going to be much less effective. But yeah, it's the druid in large part functions in and of itself, so it's not really that important for it to like have a lot of gear, because like, you know, my damage output is largely based on my level. Like, yeah, there's attack power and whatnot that's going to improve it, but like, largely the base damage is the base damage, you know. And yeah, so yeah, druids pretty much get by on basically not having any loot whatsoever, and we're still good. It's just one of these things where it's like, if you ever gave us stats, we would be amazing. So they kind of kept us down by not giving us any stats, but, you know, point is that we're functional, and so coming back and being functional, I think is enough for me. I don't mind. As much as I kind of want to gripe about the fact that there's just absolutely no armor for us whatsoever in the entire game. I keep like looking around, I'm like, where's upgrades for me? And it's like, oh, nowhere. Like, literally nothing has an upgrade for you, because everything is just blah, you know. So now of course one of the problems that I'm kind of like a little iffy on is that, like, I know I used to have what is absolutely best in slot weapon, I used to have the Warden staff, and I found it on my mage as I was leveling, and I sent it to the original Primavera, back in vanilla, and it's amazing. It's like 260 armor on it, which it gets the 360% Dire Bear, you know, buff from that. So it's mitigation through the roof. It's tons of armor. And it's great. And so like this time around, I'm really like, oh my gosh, I need that. Like, if I can't get it, like, the problem of course too is that like a lot more people are going to be like, a lot of people are going to know how much it's worth, I think. And so like, I feel like one of the things I unfortunately have to do is like farm a lot of money. Because I just, oh my gosh. Alright, well. We'll start taking some damage. Just to generate some rage. Okay, yeah, bear form is not too bad, actually. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go get 2 of these on us. Okay, this might have been a terrible plan. Oh my gosh, now we're getting multiples. No. Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that... Okay, like, this was a horrible plan. Thankfully, we could just run away. Yeah, I should have just finished off the guy that was there. Get out of here. But yeah, I need to farm up a lot of money to buy one because it's a straight world drop. And there's just no guarantee of getting it. There's no way to farm it. Like, you just have to get lucky, or you just get a lot of money and then by 60 you buy it, because like there's just nothing you can do. And like there are some really nice other weapons out there, but like nothing for pure mitigation exists that is as good as the Warden staff. So it is definitely something that we need to be looking into, like as soon as possible, really. Like, you know, it's like a level 50-ish purple straight world drop, could fall off of anything, you know. So I asked my guild to be on the lookout for it. I feel like I need to like ask again. Oh my gosh. And the little friendly dudes are back again. I don't really want any of that. Let's go kill this guy instead. Still chasing me? Yeah, like I was saying, I asked my guild to be on the lookout for it, but I have a feeling that like a lot of people will see it. They'll just see a you know, an epic, and they'll just be like, oh, cool, I get to sell this if they ever find one. But yeah, hopefully people will remember if they find one. I'll obviously pay my guildies for it. It's not like I'm gonna be like, give me epic world drop. But like if a guildie, you know, finds it, I'm sure we can come to an arrangement where we can like, you know, come to a favorable price for both parties involved. Hopefully I can kill this guy in time to loot the other corpse. Is he shooting at me? No. Okay. It took me like way too long to like determine that he is in fact not shooting at me. A lot of the other spawns are actually being taken. Oh, maybe that was them despawning. Okay, well. I mean, there's plenty here that they could go grab. I don't. See, I'm not the only person having trouble in that area, too. The problem is, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get out of combat now. Oh, no, yeah, there we go. Cannot drink while shapeshifted. Cannot use the freaking WASD keys to turn around while drinking either, unfortunately. There we go. Oh, now I look, I see I only have 2 minutes left in my buff. No! Okay. By 2 minutes, I mean like probably less than 2 minutes, because anything over 60 seconds is considered 2 minutes by the timer. Got 2 more crystals. Oh, there's one. Just need one more.
Too far away. I need to get closer.
What? Where'd it go? Come back! Please don't run off with my spawn. You're gonna make it. Judgment of Wisdom. Wow, we have lots of mana back. Holy cow! If I actually used mana, that'd be amazing.
I'm out of range.
Come back. This could be it. Never know. I also don't know when the, oh, it's locked? Oh, I'm in combat. Why am I in combat? There we go. I also don't know, like, when the, like, when the staff has a chance to drop. I know where I got it there, like, originally. I got it in, like, the Burning Steps. Or... no, the other one. Searing Gorge. I got it in Searing Gorge. I think I got off a spider or something. So, like, it's definitely, like, in that sort of range. As far as, like, stuff that can drop it. And I just found it leveling, so, like, it's one of these, like, just super lucky here you go sort of moments. It's, you know, one of the most expensive items. Well, not one of the most expensive items, but certainly one of the most sought after items in the game. If you're a druid, if you're a feral druid and you want a tank, like, it's a must. Absolute must. There's nothing better in the game than that staff. Because they just don't give us any stats. So having 260 armor on a stick is pretty great. Because the weapon slot is not typically a slot you expect to be getting. Who's in combat with me? I'm in combat. So I aggroed somebody. Why aren't they hitting me? Okay. That was weird. It's like somebody was coming for me and then they just stopped. I guess somebody else hit them. Because they never hit me because I never got the target. There's an auto, like, if you don't have a target and something hits you, you automatically target the thing that hit you. So like, I should have targeted the thing if I got hit. This cave is probably about to respawn. Oh, there's one outside the... Oh, no, he got hit. Okay. Well, still, the ones out here should be respawning if that one's respawned. With as many people are here, I think I might as well just camp the cave, unfortunately. Still only 15% left of 43, and then we'll be up another level. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it might be incumbent upon me to not buy skills until, like, after I have a chance to, like, get my mount. Because, like, I don't know. The mount is, like... The mount might actually be, like, better for leveling than, having skills. Like, just being able to get from place to place might just be better for leveling up. Holy cow. It's just like out of nowhere. If we could just like not be dazed for like a second. There we go. The problem, of course, is that now everything's chasing us. Now everything is like coming back right when we're forced to run away, which means that like a lot of stuff is now being taken by other people. We still need one more. Oh my gosh. That one was tagged. That's not good. Yeah, tagged and feared is just... That's such an annoying thing. You're like, oh, good. I think some of the stuff is going to be worth less than... Let's throw out that. Oh gosh, we did not need two of you. Because unfortunately, two of you means three of you. Do I have a health pot? I did, but I couldn't find it in time. Because they just sit there and spawn dudes at you! Like, come on, like, what's that about? Like, it's not bad enough that I'm, like, getting drowned in respawns in a spot where everyone's farming, so why aren't they killing anything? Ugh, that's super annoying. Which I realize is like a lot of stuff just in, well, I'll just say classic, but just in Warcraft in general. Yeah. Yeah, we got 2 lockboxes. I probably should have done something about those lockboxes. The pages are taking up an inordinate amount of space as well. Not even doing them. I'm probably just sell them off because the Green Hills of Stranglethorn I think are probably not really worth doing at this point. I always used to just buy the pages off the auction house because that was usually a pretty easy way to like cheaply get, you know, a bunch of quests done. This time through, I was kind of like, I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to like auction house my way through those quests because I felt like it was better to like have the money later. That said, I'm not sure it was the right choice because having that XP earlier might have meant, you know, some better things later on. Who knows, though? I'm still just like 1 crystal away from this thing being complete. Yeah, it just feels like the drop rates are just like always really, really, really low. Back here in the classic. Where is it's up here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm like dead up there. I like made it so far too, and like the main reason I wasn't able to, I might even put these potions on my bar. Is like having to search for them every time is kind of bad. Granted, like I didn't know, I don't know. You can't use potions in animal form. You have to like shift out in order to use them. So like it's like one of the reasons why I never think about them. Let's innervate. Oh, there's 3 back here? Well, shoot, I can't take 3. Can barely take 2. That's an orc. Like, nobody's going after the 3 in the cave. No, this tiger now. That's unfortunate.
Inventory is full.
66 copper. Is there anything less than 66 copper we can drop off? Unfortunately, it's 13, so we're gonna end up with one letter left over. Bone Grip's note. Is this important? Shoot, I always like never know like what's important. I mean, that's definitely worth something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like everything is like worth more than that. but there's 3 of them. Although we'll probably get 5. The silver. Alright. I don't like not close enough to a vendor to like make this worth my while to leave. I just have to like keep going and like hope I complete soon, or just, you know, cycle things through. Just take the most worthwhile things and leave the stuff that isn't. Hey, we complete. Alright. It's always funny, because dash is only like a net 20% boost to her speed, so it like never looks like it's actually getting us anywhere any faster. Oh dear. And then this is like 10% faster than normal cat form, so this is like in between the two. Oh shoot, am I? Okay, no, okay. Okay, I'm okay. Still 45 gold. Yeah, none of those guys were carrying around like tons of money. Yeah, like 2 silver here, 2 silver there. Yeah, about 2.5 silver each time we killed one of them. Apparently I need that guy. Good. Turn in is back here. And the reason I'm going back now is because I have full bags. Otherwise I'd like do more quests. But I really need to dump off like everything in my bags right now. I got like quite a few items too, didn't I? I got like some greens. Maybe not quite a few, but I got some greens. I mean, it's a gold more if I get it on the auction house, but the problem is, like, I don't know. I had a bow. I found a bow that, like, my auctionator was telling me it was, like, worth about, like, 9 gold, and I was like, holy crap! So I, like, put up there. And, in the time since, someone else has put up this exact same bow for, like, half the price, and it's still not selling. So it's, like, one of these deals where, like, I honestly don't know if it's even worth trying to vendor these greens, because, like, they're just not selling. Just can't seem to sell them. I don't know. Like, a lot of these are saying, like, oh, yeah, you can sell this for, like, however much. Is this... Are my pans any better than this? I mean... It's 4 more stamina. Oh, it's less agility and it's no strength. So it's a downgrade in attack power at the very least. I don't know. I'm tempted. I'm really honestly, I'm probably just gonna vendor it all. Just cause like, I don't know. Based on that last bow that like didn't sell, like I just feel like there's like a lot of these items that like just it seems like nobody's buying loot, and it makes sense to a degree. So I think like I don't know. Can you please go inside the room?
Time is money, friend.
How much did we get off that? Oh, 38 silver. Okay. First off, that's 700 and 900. No, honestly, we're gonna sell all the pots. I don't care about that. Sell the pumpkins. And again, it's one of these things too, where like the cloth just doesn't seem to be like it's like really worth all that much either. So, like until the prices on the AH go up, I don't think it's really worth keeping any of this around. So I'm just gonna vendor it. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna vendor all that. Like, it's really sad because like it's good stuff, but it just seems like nobody is looking to buy, so we just vendor. Like wolf hide, we need to keep that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff in our inventory that's basically just. I think the wastewater patches are actually worth more if I vendor them than if I keep turning them into groups of 5. I definitely don't want to sell these. It's a silver if I sell them, but like, there's chances are there's like decent stuff inside. Plus, it would give Minnie some unlock skills. And it's always good to have an unlock person in your group. Some of the stuff could really stand to go in the bank, honestly. I got this like sealed letter that I don't know what it's for. I've got this Bone Grip's note that I don't know what it's for. I've got these stupid egg things that I'm just not doing. I've got these power stones which I'm probably never even gonna complete. Like, there's like so much crap in my inventory right now. I need to like really sort myself out. Pirate hats I need to like finish.
Keep it real.
Alright. Let's go turn that in. Are we at 50? We're not at 50 gold yet, right? No, we're at 48. Okay. I mean, 48's not horrible. I still need like quite a lot though. I've only made like 3 gold so far today.
What's up?
You know? Alright, gold and a half off of this, so that's definitely...
Glad I could help.
That's definitely something.
I got what you need.
Alright, 50 gold. We're getting there. I'll head back out. We have like... I don't know. We have a decent amount of inventory space, I guess. So this is like... This is... 10 slots. 18 slots, 21 slots. 23 slots? It's like a decent amount of space. We head back out. Like, yeah, I'm only 10% off our next level, which, again, like, the level's not really what I'm worried about. Like, to a degree, I don't even want the level. Stranglethorn Fever. Art of Mock. Alright, so... I probably want to actually take the road here. And I always want to, like, blame crafting for my, like, poor ability to make money, but, like, we've noticed along the way that, like, crafting is at least economy neutral, if not actually pulling you slightly ahead. Not as far ahead as you could be if you just probably sold all of the stuff, but, like, it still pulls you further ahead. Like, the thing about crafting, or at least, well, gathering, is that, like, it gets you stuff, you know? Like, you just loot more stuff, and so you just have more things to sell. So you should have more money overall, as opposed to anybody else. But did I completely ran past where I'm supposed to go. I need the Heart of Mock. Just somewhere up in these hills. Is there like a thing over here? Feels like there should be a thing over here. Okay, so the Heart of Mach is that way. We need to triangulate. Hang on. If we can, we'd like to get, like, up. Doesn't look like we can. Okay, no, we can't. Okay. Alright, so it's... Yeah, it's up there somewhere. So how do we get up there? Well, we just get on our flying mount, right? Spirit Den. Like, I'm not the only person.
Relax.
Witch Doctor know what Mach the Savage like? Yes, yes. Me speak with spirits, make he come. I do. But other gorilla beast like spirit talking too. You protect Witch Doctor. Want something first. 10 gorilla fangs.
See ya later.
I don't have any yet. Do. I have 5. Wait. Do. Okay. The problem, of course, is that I think we're all apparently going to just run out there. Farming them independently, and then we're gonna like run back and still not have the thing. I feel like we probably could all just form the group now, but whatever. I have half a mind to just kind of do that. I have half a mind to just hang around the cave, honestly, and just like wait for somebody to be like, hey, do you want to do this quest? And people be like, yes, I would love to. Please, use all of your gorilla fangs to summon him. This does explain why so many people were farming the gorillas, though, when I was needing them for the other quest. Unfortunately, we're having the same problem where all I'm able to do, really, is just run around and skin. 293, almost a 300 skinning. Now what's like mildly depressing is that like 60, or like 44 is like halfway to 60. But I think that's like, I mean they claim it's like the amount of time, but I don't think that's actually accurate. I think that's based on like the amount of XP. So I think 44 is like half of the total XP in order to hit 60, because I really don't think it slows down that much. No, it can slow down some, but I don't think it slows down that much.
I don't have enough energy.
Oh, I'm glad they're not like 100% drops or anything like that. Like, you know. They're probably also common items that like they're not because they're not quest items. Oh my gosh. Is this even this quest is like not even worth it, is it? Yeah, let's just do the other quests. I don't think this quest is actually worth it. The Crystal Shore. I'm not sure I've ever been here before. Oh, there's more gorillas up here. Do not daze me. Don't daze me, bro. Oh, there's like ghouls over here. I guess they did fight back to Scourge. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the trolls up in Northrend. I'm glad that no matter where I go, I can always pick up completely worth. Oh shoot. Well, probably best to just not even stealth. You know that entire half of your kit? Yeah, don't use it. Because, it's only gonna slow you down. Oh no, that's a dude. Okay, so there are ghouls and Naga over here. What are the Highborn doing over here? That's so weird. Like, this is like troll territory, you know, like. And the Highborn, like, they'd have to have moved in afterwards. Like, a lot of times they tend to stick near the Elven Ruins. They tend to like come out near, you know, their former homes. So like, why on earth, like, what are they doing over here? I don't know, maybe I should like.
Yo.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, already?
Yeah, I've been playing for a bit.
Alright. Yeah,
yeah,
my
I'm
niece
down-
was over.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Alright, so where are you now then?
STV.
Okay.
Go ahead and
Cool.
do the thingy.
Ratchet.
I'm like currently doing, what the heck is this quest called? Zanzil's Secret and
Okay.
Voodoo Doos. We have
Voodoo
those. Otherwise, we could do like some of the pirate stuff, whichever is fine.
I did all the early quests in STV, but I don't think I've done any of the current level stuff.
Yeah, this place just like never runs out of quests.
It's true.
It's like actually annoying.
It's really
like,
big.
oh gosh, how do I get to my next level? I guess I go back to STV.
Never ends.
It never does. It's really, really frustrating. Yeah, I'm like nearly 44, and I just hit like 50 gold, so I need.
Okay.
I bought riding. I did not get the mount yet, so that's kind of where I'm at with that. So I need like another 22 gold.
Something like that.
Yeah, because with the discount, it should be 78 gold. Or sorry, 72 gold. For the,
Right.
For the mount.
Yeah, that's right. It's all coming together.
Oh no!
Too far away.
Why are there walls? I thought this whole area was farmed out. I like go run into this ruin. I take a look to the right. There's 2 trolls there.
Enough energy. I'm not ready. I don't have enough energy.
Stab him. Oh, I think I was mashing Y instead of T. That's not good. Is he back to us? There we go.
Yeah, it kind of turns from like a kill all the wildlife zone to kill all the trolls zone.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's enough of that like up in the northern part too, but
Yeah.
Not enough energy.
also pirates.
True. True.
Which is unfortunate because I'm like halfway done with the pirate hat quest from like Gadgetzan. I kind of feel like the pirates over here should also drop pirate hats.
It's only fair.
I mean, really. I mean, that map check was like not long enough for me to actually find him, but I'm pretty sure he's not on the map yet. Yeah, and of course the Horde have an advantage here too, right? With they have an actual town.
Oh yeah, true. A
Yeah,
real
but-
flight point.
They have a flight point. They've got the Zeppelin.
So we have like either Booty Bay or Darkshire.
Yeah, right.
Don't have enough energy. I don't have.
Colin's still streaming?
Is he what? So he's still streaming? I don't think so.
No, I don't either. Pretty
he's
sure
not-
he was.
He was streaming earlier, yeah, but I don't think he's I don't think he streamed this late. I think he streams mostly during the day.
Right.
And I know like last time he like shifted his streaming schedule because we were doing Uldaman. And then it went stupidly long.
It did. It was like a 4-hour ordeal.
Yeah. Well, his stream went for 12, so
Yeah.
it was, yeah, that was kind of
Pretty crazy.
insane. Just like check the water to make sure like there's no Naga around that I can kill. Cause man, this is pretty light on the you know, what you can actually. Ooh. Yeah, here we go. Some top-notch writing there, Blizzard. Alright. Feed him some more. I don't know why my eyes are like just I don't know. I just like a hard time keeping them open today for some reason. I'm just like, ugh. I've done some like major correcting on sleep schedule though, so it's like really important because I spent the weekend like staying up till 2 like every night. Like I don't even know, man. So it was a good job that I spent the last couple of nights just going to bed like super early. Honestly, one of the reasons why I probably cut Monday's stream a little bit shorter. I mean, you know, I did 2 hours, but I had like fully intended to do 3, and I was just like, I'm just like, ugh. And then the weird part too is like, it's not even because like, it's not like I wasn't like discouraged or anything like that, because like I was winning like 90% of the games that I was playing, and I was still like, oh man, I'm so tired. Here it goes again. He literally like comes up, puts his paws on my leg, and like looks at my lap, and then just kind of like doesn't do anything. Then he just waits for me to not realize he's there, and jumps over my arm. Apparently, the key to getting him up there and just getting him to shut up is to just kind of ignore him. That's cats for you, I guess. Oh, he's in Ratchet, okay. I've got like both of them down to half. I can afford to do it, so I'm going to. Oh shoot! Stop moving, you dingus. Yes, I know. It's time for attention again. That's his secret. It's always time for attention. Actually getting quite a few of these. Like this is like dozen bottles of whatever. The mixture is like seemingly coming like faster than some of the other quests that only needed like 10 things. Which could be intended, you know. Higher drop rate, get more versus get less, lower drop rate. Maybe the intended time is actually the same. I don't know. Oh. Well, I probably finished casting. Even though they saw it go gray. Hey, it's more Wildvine. It's actually really good. Because if I can get like a couple extra pieces of Wildvine, I can make a piece of gear. Because I only bought enough to like make the quest stuff. Not that I have enough like actual materials to make the rest of it, but I did buy enough Wildvine to make all the patterns I need. If you turn around, that would be fantastic. I would very much appreciate it. Oh, come on. Everyone saw him turn around. like back up in case like he actually suspects I'm there.
Not I don't have energy.
It's such an eclectic group. Like, I should probably read the quest. It's like really kind of like bothering me as to like why these 3 different like enemy types share drops and are all in the same area. Like, are the Highborn working together with the trolls? And are the trolls making some sort of voodoo zombie? What's happening here?
Not enough energy. Not ready.
I was gonna say so much for that drop rate, but apparently I got another one. Was just off of the ghoul instead of off of the troll. Oop, here's a guy. Still on Ratchet.
Don't have enough energy.
Hey, that's what I like to see. Vendor for 1 gold 20. Yeah, it's like, it's funny because like there is a point in the game where you suddenly realize that like grays are fantastic.
Not enough energy.
Like in some ways grays are like better than greens because like grays are like guaranteed like just solid vendor trash, honestly.
Ability isn't ready yet.
And weapons are always like, yes, please, because weapons are like the most, like, as far as vendors are concerned, they're like the highest like vendor items in the game. Weapons by far, they're just great. Well, it's 7. By the time he gets here, I might be done with the quest. I don't mind. I might do some more of it. Honestly, we just need, like, we quest just to kind of, like, keep ourselves going. Because those constant little goals are kind of what keep you driven to, like, do more and more. Endless grinding would just be, like, a complete mental breakdown. Like, I would not be able to handle it. So quests just kind of keep me going. It's one of the reasons why I never really liked farming. It's because, I don't know, just constant, just mob murder for no reason is just kind of like boring to me. I guess you could kind of impose your own sort of goals and whatnot, and create your own rewards out of it, you know? It's like, oh, well, I'm trying to like farm up X, you know, farming reagents so that I can sell them on the auction house because I want to buy X thing that's quite good. So you kind of like turn it into your own little quest. But I don't know. Just never been able to do that really. If I've got a farming buddy, it's not too bad, but. I've never been a make your own fun sort of person, which is weird because I play so much D&D, which is all about making your own fun, but it's not, I don't know, for some reason to me it's like not the same thing as like Minecraft or something like that. Minecraft is another game that I just really can't do. I just need a defined goal to achieve. Let the bleeds take care of him. It definitely does seem like the value. Well, no, yeah, it definitely seems like the value of each kill is going down. Because, like, I was getting, like, 400 and some XP, I think, off of... I'm pretty sure I was getting 450 XP. Maybe it was 250 XP. I don't know. Wait, what? Did something happen in guild? Oh. Yeah, Booty Bay is like all classified essentially as indoors, except for like a very small patch of ground.
I hate it.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous. However, the tunnel, which is actually an interior, you can mount in.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but you can. You can mount in the tunnel, but you can't mount on the dock.
Very interesting.
Yeah, for some reason they classified all of the like docks as interior.
All right.
There's like a patch of dirt you can mount up in, and then once you're in the tunnel you can mount up. Ah! This troll warlock like dotted up a dude, but like before they actually had any ticks on it, I tagged it.
Hey. There you go.
That's PvP for you. Ooh, that's 2 wild vines. Nice. I can make some wild other stuff for just my own use. I don't know why the sound of Tiger's Fury is wah, but it is. It's the sound it makes. See? Goes frah.
Here I come.
Do you have the question you shared?
I have it.
Okay. Like I said, I had one of those deals where like I just like abandoned a bunch of stuff from other zones and then just walked around and took everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, what's useful now? Yeah, my auction expired. Dang it! This is why I hate the auction house. I found a bow, like a pretty nice bow, level 40 green, with attack power on it. And Auctionator was like, yeah, that's like worth like 9 gold, 50 silver. And I was like, fantastic. And I put it up in the auction house. And like, I looked today, and there was like somebody else who had this exact same thing up now for like half the price that I had it up for, and theirs still wasn't even selling.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, great. This is fantastic. So I'm probably just gonna vendor it, honestly.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, just like the economy in general seems awful. Like, nothing's worth anything. Like, no one's got any money to spend, so nothing's worth anything. So things that tend to seem to be like better, just vendored, just thrown out of the system entirely.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
That salt shaker is it's made by blacksmiths, right?
I have no idea.
I think it's made by blacksmiths, usable by leatherworkers.
Is that... what does it do?
Turns deep rock salt into refined deep rock salt.
Oh, and I guess that's useful for... I don't know. I never used to do a lot of crafting.
Yeah. I think it's only usable like once every 3 days or something.
I feel like that's correct, yeah. It's like some sort of like gate for like crafting material.
Yeah, exactly. So there. I don't know. Gonna cost a lot. Dang.
I suppose I'll need it eventually. I have no idea, honestly. Like, as long as I get, you know, alright, I don't have any water. I never have any water. Oh, but I have Enervate. Who needs water? As long as I get my freaking... I don't actually need water. Alright, thank you. The reason I don't have water is because I keep vendoring it, so like...
Oh yeah, well, me too.
But, yeah, like, all I need is the Devil Star, like, 2-piece, and I'm good, pretty much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, pretty much the entire reason. Do you, like, what specialization are you going, do you know?
I don't know. What did...
We're gonna need someone has to go Elemental. So that we can get the fire resist patterns for Molten Core.
Right. I think I'm going whatever the Devil Sword one is.
Oh, that's tribal. Same as me then.
I think Alis is that other third one.
Oh, the not Elemental?
Like the male one.
Okay. That does unfortunately mean we still don't have an Elemental Leather Worker, if that's the case. That said, like, it's all BOE, so we can just get the mats to somebody else in another guild even and tip them. Like, I'm sure it's not going to be a problem.
Or once we recruit more people.
Or once we recruit more people, there's probably someone who'll go Elemental, yeah, sure. Hopefully somebody's playing healers.
Yeah, we need those for sure.
The heck?
Do we even have any right now?
We have Venus Angel, and I think Alis has a Dwarf Priest, like as an alt.
I think that is Alis.
What?
I think
No,
Venus Angel is Alis.
Venus Angel's Greg.
Oh.
Yeah, Venus Angel. Did Venus Angel not do Burning Crusade? I think Venus Angel never did Burning Crusade. Yeah, Venus Angel was Greg priest from way back in the day.
Is he Shadow? Oh, he's Shadow Dealer then.
Shadow Dealer, yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah, Shadow Dealer is his. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's level 34, so it's
Yeah.
looking good.
Yeah, he went on to that to do that BFD with us a while back. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Greg was one of our top healers, like, back in the day, and it looks like Venus is the exact same build. which is good because it's always nice. I always like seeing that, like, you know. Ah, shoot! I should have shifted.
What happened?
The moon can hit the dude before I could walk to it. I should have just shifted out and moonfired
Gotta
it.
love that instant damage.
Yeah, pretty much. Versus, you know, having to literally physically walk over to the target.
Oh, yeah.
Feral Fairy Fire doesn't even, you know, do damage, so I can't even tag them with that.
Over here.
Yeah, Venus Angel's a human priest.
Have enough energy.
Which has its advantages. Definitely.
Yeah, like 10% reputation gains.
Enough energy.
I was thinking more of the human spirit, but yeah.
What is that, stamina?
It's spirit!
Oh, yeah, I
The
guess
human
spirit's
spirit
that
grants
out.
you spirit. Which is like the priest, like a holy priest's like main thing is they want lots and
Right.
lots and lots of spirit, and they just get a bunch more spirit. So
Enough energy.
I feel like that was changed to stamina when spirit was removed.
That yet.
well, they gave them every man for themselves first of all, as opposed to
True.
perception, which is what they have now. Which, yeah, every man for themselves is a better better ability than perception. But yeah, it's possible they gave him a stamina buff. I'm not sure. But yeah, spirit being the important one. They also get desperate prayer, as their priest special.
Racial?
Every priest has a racial spell. In fact, they have 2 racial spells.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, priest is weird in that it's supposed to mimic the idea of like the, you know, the religious differences in each of the races, basically. So that's why dwarf priest gets touted so much, is because they have fear ward. Nobody else has
Right.
that.
And that's a big one.
Which is really stupid to me, because the horde sit around there and go, "Oh, you freaking alliance, you get a fear ward." We're like, yeah, you shamans all have tremor totem. Like, what are you
Yeah.
complaining for? Tremor totem is amazing.
It's like too good.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
But yeah, like that's like one of those, like that fight is gonna be one, like the Corehound fight is gonna be one of the fights where like I'm not gonna be as effective as a warrior. Tank would be, which is fine because we have Allison. It's fine.
Right, and 3 other
And
warrior
a
tanks.
bajillion other warrior tanks apparently, yeah. So but yeah, like there's honestly, like I kind of feel like, which yes, you do need like at least 5 tanks. You
We'll
actually
need
for
8 if we
for
wanna go
certain
to
fights there
max.
you do, for certain fights you do, yes, you need up to 8. So yeah, to a degree, when you're 40 people, you kind of, yeah, they're kind of quote unquote can't be too many. They're kind of can. But yeah, so like as far as that's concerned, but I still feel like Alice and I should be like the top 2 tanks, you know.
Yeah, the OG.
Well, there's that, and there's also the fact that like Alice and I actually should be trading off main tank for certain fights. There are actually like legitimately like certain fights where like I would be just straight up better than her at, and it's
Yeah.
nothing to do with skill or anything like that, because there's hardly any skill in the game. But it's all just down to like how the class interacts, and it's one of those things where like if it's a magic based boss, it should absolutely be me, 100% be me, because nobody has any magic mitigation. but druids have ridiculous hit point pools. So
Yeah.
we just have so much life that it's just straight up better. Also, I see it. I'm just not picking it up.
You want it. You want it.
I don't really want it. That guy needs it way more than either of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking.
Oh really?
He's horde. He doesn't deserve it.
He's a druid. He's technically neutral. So yeah, the other thing is like what's another one of those fights where like the druid is actually better? Any fight where there's knockback, druids are better because feral charge is you don't need to swap stances in order to like make it go off. Any pure mitigation fight usually, but yeah, there's I mean obviously there's still lots of fights where like warriors, like anything with fear, better to have the warrior in there because they can use berserker rage to get out of it. You know, fights where I guess I don't think it's possible for me to get to uncrushable, which is unfortunate. No, I can get to uncrushable. I think I can't get to uncrittable.
What? Okay.
But warriors can. Warriors can get to uncrittable. Sadly, can't get any higher. Who's the guy over there? Oh, that's not a guy. It's a rock. Okay.
R.I.P.
Of course, the other benefit too of having a so the other thing too is if I'm off tank for a thing, I can maintain threat without actually needing to be hit in order to generate the rage to generate the threat. Like bear auto attacks are so dang good that maintaining second threat, it's not a problem. In fact, in Burning Crusade, it was too good. So I remember in Karazhan, there's that dragon out on the balcony. Yeah, Nightbane. So the way you normally position it is that you have the tank put her back to the tower, you have the raid off to like her right, and then you have the off tank in front of the raid, so also to her right, and then so I was supposed to like maintain like a decent amount of threat without actually ripping it. Well, the problem was I was only auto attacking. And I would rip threat off of Allison, and the boss would turn to me and just torch the entire raid.
Brutal.
It happened enough times they eventually went, okay, and just go and cat and just DPS it, because there was like nothing we could do. Like like anything I would do, I would just rip threat off of Allison because she just didn't have enough threat output.
With just auto attack.
Yeah, she couldn't even hold my auto attack. So yeah, it was a bit of an issue. I tried to be like, hey, like maybe you should consider like not doing a pure mitigation build, like a pure survival build. Maybe you should like get some hits so you can like generate some threat. And she did not take that very well at all. She was kind of upset when I told her that maybe she should get some threat output.
Yeah.
She came back with all sorts of like blah, 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 and it's like, well, no, threat's important. Like, it's not just staying alive.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know, it's to some degree it's not her fault. You know,
Yeah.
like she had oh, okay, I guess I got an item I needed off of that guy.
Me too.
Interesting.
Chunky.
Yeah, Chunky's huge ring. I feel like I gave that to somebody in the game recently. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, there was a ring of protection in one of the games I ran, and it was I just described the band as being like particularly wide.
Oh yeah. What? It's supposed to fit on their wrist or something?
Well, no. It's a ring of protection. The idea was that the symbolism of it was that it's because it was such a large and substantial ring, like that was like part of the, you know,
Right.
part of what tips off that like, oh, this is like a, you know, a defensive sort of thing because it's so large and heavy.
Not ready yet. Not ready yet.
A little less obvious than just literally engraving a shield on it, you know.
Ready.
I'm good.
I have cooldowns. I'm just gonna use them.
There's another thing over here for you to loot.
Aha. I'm just gonna play
What?
Warcraft like I'm playing Overwatch. Just, I have cooldowns. I'm gonna use them in a random order. Do you know how many mixtures you have left?
7 left?
Okay. I only need one, so you should find them pretty quickly after that.
Yeah, I gotta love how that works.
I'd also like farmed up like about 7 before you got here, but yeah.
Yeah.
It is strange. It does feel like it kind of like gives them more
It's
to one
definitely doing
person than
something.
the other. It's really bizarre. I don't know what it is about the loot tables, but and I really hope somebody in guild, speaking of loot, I hope somebody in guild manages to find the warden staff, because that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need it,
like
so
best
like I would
for you,
rather. Yeah, it is absolutely 100% best item in the game for weapon slot for Druid Tank. It's like 260 armor on a staff, which
Right.
is like amazing. It's something like 1,000 armor, like after bear form like gets a hold of it, and like considering that it's in the weapon slot, which usually gives you no armor, it's
Right.
amazing.
Kind of makes up for shields, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, I think. But yeah, it's if somebody finds it, I'm definitely, you know, I'm willing to pay obviously for it. I'm not gonna be like, ha, you're in my guild, you must give it to me. But I'd rather pay somebody in the guild than like you have to do it on the auction house.
Right.
That ruin that.
Oh well.
I don't
NBD.
I suddenly want to play Borderlands. Oh, I love the Mechromancer so much. She's so much fun.
I only played 2.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one with the Mechromancer. She's so good.
Okay.
She was DLC though, so it's possible you didn't play her.
Yeah, maybe not.
She was like the first DLC, so. Which they added what? They added the Psycho and like Jack's clone, I think, as well. Like he had like a body double thing going. Unless that was the
Right.
or was that in that might have been the pre-sequel actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, that was the pre-sequel. Yeah, it was just the
Jack's clone.
yeah, there was the clone Jack that you could play as. He was like you were like what you played as like one of the body doubles of Handsome Jack. And like you could
Right.
like make holographic versions of yourself other places as well.
Cool.
But yeah, the Necromancer was just really good. She had like this whole play style where like I mean, obviously she had like the big like robot that she could just like summon that would just run all over the place and kill everyone, which was always really good. But then like the playstyle I used was it used like this like talent loop where every time you reloaded automatically, so you had to like empty the gun and have the game reload for you. You gained a stack of anarchy, which reduced your accuracy but increased your damage.
Interesting.
And you could
okay.
stack this up like to insane heights. So like 400% like damage and then like minus like 200% accuracy or whatever. So like every time you fired, just like the bullets just went they come sideways out of the gun. You were that inaccurate. However, what you would then do is that you could end it by then like just hitting reload, and that would like you could make it so like by like dumping off your anarchy stacks, you could make it so that you got like another like period of like damage amp and stuff like that. But the way I played it was there was another talent that let you have a percentage chance, up to 100% chance, to have your shots ricochet off of floors and walls into nearby enemies for half damage.
There you go.
So 400% damage halved. So just double damage all the time, never needing to aim. Just you don't aim, you just kind of suggest. You're like,
Shoot.
there's a guy over there, I'm gonna hold the button down in his general direction. And the buttons will just fly into him automatically.
There you go.
So yeah, it was pretty awesome. Yeah, the Necromancer was amazing. She also had like a bunch of talents that were all like just subtle MLP references.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. She had also that she one of her talents was literally just 20% cooler.
All right.
It made her. It
Not as subtle.
not very subtle, no. But yeah, she had like it gave her like her cooldown on her ultimate was like, you know, I don't think it was 20%. I think it was actually like faster than that, or slower than that. I think it started at 20 and then they changed the number to where it like didn't even make sense anymore for being 20% cooler. But yeah, there were a whole bunch of I can't remember them off the top of my head right now, but I mean, the game was chock full of them at the time. I mean,
Right.
for Pete's sake, Butt Stallion technically was just rarity. Like if you did the DLC where you actually like found Butt Stallion, it's rarity.
It just looks like it.
Yeah, it's a diamond horse with a purple mane and tail, and it's pretty
Amazing.
obvious that's what they were going for.
80 on
So,
chest.
let's see what's in it.
My inventory's full, so
It's freaking mana potions
3.
and like pumpkins and meat.
That's what you want to find in a chest.
Yeah, really?
Old meat.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's for the zombies.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, true.
Isn't ready.
That chest was just supposed to be there for immersion.
The loot box.
Oh, I'm sure I'm gonna have enough of those in a few days. The Halloween Terror event should be starting for Overwatch soon, so
Oh, Overwatch, yeah.
gonna have to go in there and play
Gotta
some.
get that Mercy skin.
Does she have a skin this year?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I meant the old one. The first.
Oh, I've had that one for a while. I mean,
So do I.
the witch skin is pretty dang great. I also have like multiple of like the Reaper ones. The Halloween Reapers are always good. I don't know why they keep making more and more and more Reaper skins for Halloween, but
Like a zombie pharaoh one. That's pretty cool.
I can't do that.
oh, but there's like the really good one right now is for Farah is the enchanted armor. Because it's they redid her armor to make it look more like medieval plate mail.
Oh, okay.
And then like but there's all sorts of like all of the like joints of the armor are all just kind of open and you can see this kind of green mist inside.
Oh.
And then additionally like now when she's there she has a helmet that's part of her kit, but like if you have the highlight intro where she like takes the helmet off, there's just no head underneath. So it's like the best highlight intro ever
Not bad.
when comboed at least with that.
Yeah, I haven't played a Overwatch in a long time.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different than it used to be.
Oh yeah.
Well, so there's now like enforced 222. So
What do you mean?
all teams have 2 tanks, 2 supports, and 2 DPS. You can't play anything else other than that. Which has been good, but also sadly kind of bad.
Yeah.
It's one of these. It's like the reason it's bad is because we ended up locked into this annoying double barrier meta. Because it released alongside a new hero, Sigma, which unfortunately, instead of being the guy you use to break bunker, is just now used to reinforce bunker.
Hmm.
And so yeah, like the grand finals like strat essentially was just double barrier, Bastion, Pharah. Like,
Yep.
and it's just you can't deal anything.
I can see it
It's
already.
horrible. It's just awful. So, like, there's plenty of games where like none of that happens because like people in lower tiers can't pull off the coordination that's required to do it perfectly at higher tiers. But that doesn't mean that you still don't see it a lot and still can't figure out a way to through it all. So
Yeah.
yeah, like that's unfortunate. And you know, the other thing too is that like I haven't been playing it a lot. Like quick play, it's fine. Like quick play is 100% fine. Like I don't mind it at all because I could just I can play it without my mic. It's fine. I could just do things. It's whatever.
Mm.
But like the problem in ranked is that you really have to be on the mic, and that requires also listening to the other people in your group. And occasionally those people are assholes, and there's just no way around it. So yeah,
Yeah.
like the last time I played ranked, we had 2 games in a row that were horrible, and both of them, of course, start off with these people questioning my choice of name, which is so far has been 100% indication we're going to lose the match. Is they start off pretending to not be able to understand luxury yacht with only one Y between the two. So yeah, it's not good. But like the first team, our tanks pick dive tanks, our DPS pick dive DPS. So me and my support buddy picked Mercy Zen, old school dive support characters, and we immediately get flamed. And we're just like, we picked this specifically to help you. We're trying to synergize with you, like, and they're just yelling at us nonstop and how horrible our things. There's not enough healing. And we're like, you don't understand how dive works. We're just trying to explain to you how dive works. No, they don't want to hear it. They want to use Moira instead. How is Moira going to heal you? Moira can't physically get to you. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So yeah, it was just all around bad. And yeah, I even like swapped it. Like I swapped because I was on Zen, so I swapped to like Baptiste, which is a new healer. Who's like, he's good. Well, like, he can't heal dive. And so I was like, all right, I'll swap. And so I swapped Baptiste, and I'm like, I need you, like, you guys need to swap off dive now because like, we're not able to keep this up. And no, they just kept feeding on Winston. And I love Winston. Winston's great, but like, you can't just like go Winston and then just like throw yourself into their team over and over and over again. Like, it's not gonna work out. So, yeah, we're looking to put together a 6-man team, and at that point, then it'll be fine. Like, there won't be a problem at all, because like, you don't have to worry about that crap happening. So. Until then, I don't like said. Quick play is always really fun to play. It's not a problem to play quick play. Like it's all good, you know. And if people have a problem with that, then you just hit, you know, Control Shift C and turn off chat, and who cares? Like they can't even type to you at that point. So
yeah, you just play.
Yeah, I mean, granted, like Overwatch is a difficult game because there's a lot of people that don't understand how the game works. You know, they just want to play a shooter.
At that game.
Oh, it really is. Yeah, it's really easy, and it's also really easy to blame the other 5 people on your team.
Yeah.
And like I spend a lot of my time trying not to like, you know, get too upset with like tanks and stuff like that. But like tanks are like the hardest. They're like the hardest heroes to play in the game. They require the least mechanical skill to play, but they're absolutely the hardest characters to play in the entire game. Like they're it's not easy to know what to do. Exactly. And like they're also the heroes that you kind of need to like work around the most too. Like, you know, if your tanks are picking like Ryan Zarya, like you need to make sure you've got like heroes that can like help them out. You know, if you're playing Mercy's End with Ryan Zarya, you're probably gonna die. Like,
yeah, and you know like what they're doing. Very communication based class.
Yeah, like you can play like again like a lot of times like in like, you know, quick play and stuff like that. Like I've got a friend and like we play a lot. We'll play off each other a lot. So like if the 2 of us are playing Ryan Zarya, like yeah, we'll communicate our bubbles and we'll do all that stuff with each other as well. But like, you don't really need too much from the supports if you're playing quick play, just because nobody joins voice in quick play. It's kind of like the unspoken rules that you just don't join chat.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be in chat, so you just don't because it's quick play. Because who cares, right? That doesn't stop us from playing it like it's a scrimmage, but you know. We don't talk to our teammates that way. We just sit in our Discord and we just, you know, make our call outs and ult track and do all the things that you're supposed to do, even though it is quick play. So.
Do you have all your mixtures?
Yeah, I have all the mixtures. Do you?
Okay, I need 2 more.
Okay. Yeah, I've had them for a while. I just was like, kind of waiting. I mean, I had like 1 left to go, and you had like 7 or 8. So I was.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be a while, but.
Yeah, it's a lot of people here now too.
And there's actually a chance that the meta breaks, like in a few days as well. So. That's.
You think so?
There's a big patch coming. So there's like Winston's getting a buff to his shield, and there's like a bunch of other stuff that's like happening to like double shield that's gonna get like they're gonna get nerfed pretty hard. So there's a good chance that like the double shield meta is about to be broken. The hard part for Blizzard is they have to break double barrier while still keeping single barrier fine.
Yeah.
They want to make it so that you can play a tank, a main tank, and an off tank. They don't want it so that like you just always have to play double main tank, or else you'll never ever get anywhere. So, but it's been hell for Ana. Like it's been really bad. Like because she can't heal past barriers. Like double barrier has been absolutely awful for her. She like can't do anything. She's just like stuck there going, okay, well,
can't hit anyone.
I guess I'm just, yeah, she can't hit her allies, she can't hit her enemies, like she just can't do anything. She's just dead. So like one of the biggest Ana streamers, like he started off like just still trying to force Ana, and like he basically found that what he had to do was go like super hyper aggressive and then like just try to farm like Nano as fast as possible, and then Nano Doomfist, and then just like hope Doomfist just frags out and wins fights based off that, and like have that be how he gets value. But like that wasn't really working, so really his only option was play Moira, and he doesn't really want to play Moira, so
I don't like Moira either.
I enjoy her, but you don't want to play her every round. You know, like,
Yeah.
which Moira got a little bit of a nerf here as well. She's like her self healing is lower now, so she's easier to kill.
Here we go.
You done? Okay.
Alright, what do you have?
Nothing in this area. Technically need the Heart of Mach, but to get that you need 12 Gorilla Fangs. And I'm not sure farming Gorilla Fangs is going to be anywhere near time efficient.
Heart of Mach. I don't think I have this. Yes, I have.
Oh, there's an elite quest. The Star of the Hand of the
Star-
Heart.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Also, there's like there's Voodoo Doos as well, is like right in front of us. You have Voodoo
There's
Doos?
skull splitter tusks as well. Right in that area with voodoo doos.
I don't think I have that one.
Here, wait, stop for a sec. Share it. Like I'm pressing the button, but it's not saying anything in the chat.
It's not even saying that it's like ineligible.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Okay. You have one thing in here. Two. Yeah. John John's golden spyglass. And Maury's clubbed foot.
Oh, yeah. I think I need the clubbed foot. I probably need the other one as well. But
Here's Maury.
oh dear. Yeah, I do need that item. Okay.
Where's this other guy's?
I think the clubbed foot is across the street. I saw him dead in the road like a while ago.
Too far away.
Oh, okay. Well, this guy got the golden spyglass, but oh, shoot. Well, he's attacking me now, so I gotta kill him. Oh, it's any of the witch doctors could have the spyglass. Okay.
Wait, I don't think I have that spyglass quest.
I thought that was the first thing you said. Oh, never mind. This doesn't have that at all. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's just I'm seeing the wild vine that he can drop. I'm seeing the other quest we just completed. So I don't know.
I think I have the wild vine one.
Wild vine is just for tribal leather. It's the other stuff. So yeah, Dizzy's eye is across the street. Like, well, Dizzy's eye is off like a whole bunch of things actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like right in here is just the clubfoot and the other thing, whatever it's called. Oh, are we losing the clubfoot guy again? No, okay. He's still dead. All right.
I mean, if you want to camp him in there, and I can camp this other guy out here.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. The body's still here, so
Might be a while.
could be. Just prowl. There's like another zombie nearby, but I'm not gonna kill it.
Yeah, I'm stealthy boy.
Oh my gosh. Got like no item room.
Gotta get those zesty clams.
Yeah. Oh, I've got some lockboxes actually.
Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this Power Stone quest.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it as well. It's been
I
taking.
only had 2 left to get, but I do not want to do that.
Yeah.
And it was great for me anyway.
Do we need Bone Grip's note in order to like do this quest?
Hmm?
Because that might just be another like.
I don't think I even have that. Oh, Congress, no.
Oh no, that's the
Oh,
star,
star.
the heart, and the thingy.
Yeah.
Just don't know if we need it to do the quest. I hate stuff like that. Otherwise, it's taking
It's
up
just the
inventory
one-
space.
Yeah. I think it's just the one in,
Found the clubfoot.
what is that?
He's up.
Just the one in Dustwallow Marsh. Seems annoying, because you have to kill, like, the Murlocs to get an item to spawn in.
Hmm.
Sweet.
His clubfoot is just an actual picture of a club.
It jingles when shaken.
Oh yeah, golden spyglass. Yeah, John's golden spyglass.
Alright, you want me to open those?
Oh yeah. For some reason, I'm gonna leave cat form to do this, even though I don't think I need to.
What? I can't understand what you're trying to trade me. Invalid target.
Really?
Yeah. Do I even need a... I
Wait.
don't think that's the lock.
It's not a lockbox. Dang it! It looks like a lockbox. I just right-click it. Oh my gosh! All this time.
Oh, oh, here's the guy. Cool. Done here.
All right, let's just head back to town since we're so weighted down by all these items. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Freaking bag space. The bane of all RPG heroes.
It's true. Except for Fallout.
Well, there's still weight, so
Does Fallout have a weight?
yeah, Fallout has weight.
Oh.
There's like a bunch of stuff that like they just like made
it
it
was
so
just
that it doesn't
Skyrim.
weigh anything. No, there's still weight. Yeah, yeah, there's definitely still weight because like they even have like the sort by weight like options and stuff like that too. Yeah, even in Fallout 4,
one of
there's
the first things I do with every Bethesda game is install a no weight mod.
yeah, that would certainly make things a bit easier since you can just carry around whatever the heck you want.
Exactly.
But it's like one of the things about power armor that's like really nice too is that you just like can carry around so much more.
True, yeah. In Fallout 4, you get it like literally immediately.
Yeah, which is kind of dumb, really. Which I don't know. Like I still play most of the game without the power armor, just because I prefer to
same.
like actually play the game instead of just freaking going through it just like a walking tank. I don't know, man. I'll do like the Brotherhood missions in the power armor just because it feels like it's appropriate, but.
Dismounted. Can you still keep travel form in Booty Bay?
No, it's not usable anywhere you couldn't use a mount.
Wow. Brutal.
Unfortunately, it's kind of the same thing with cat form because cat form only provides the feral swiftness bonus when you're outdoors. Which, yeah, kind of makes the talent seem pretty dang useless. Because, like, generally speaking, you want your character to be
Yeah, what do you
good,
want?
like, in dungeons, right? And, it's not. There's no benefit in dungeons. So, granted, like, if you're outside farming, yeah, you kind of need it. So, that's why I went back and put points into it. Oh, I have a lower map fragment. Ugh. Do I want this stupid thing? Oh, no, I have a middle map fragment. I need 2 more map fragments.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Do what?
The map fragment
Yeah, I kind of don't either, honestly.
takes way too long. I have an upper map fragment.
I'll sell it.
Might be. It's probably worth something on the auction house, honestly.
I mean, maybe it's like 40 more silver? Yeah. It's like oh, no, okay, never mind. It vendors for 60 copper. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth putting on the auction house.
To get a key.
Flask of Mojo? I feel like I need that.
Probably read the quest.
Oh, I have a lower and a middle. Okay.
Oh. There you go. You
I'm
just
like,
want my
what?
upper one?
I mean, we could, right?
Give it to you.
Like, but then the question is, like, do we do the quest? Is it worth it? Like,
I mean, it's in Tenaris, I think.
I'll be going there eventually. I like Tenaris a lot, but I don't think I've ever done this quest. If I put the map fragments together, can I still trade it?
I don't know.
We'll
Don't worry
find
about
out.
it.
Alright, I have an entire map. Begins a quest. Doesn't say soulbound. Oh, auction, 1 gold 80. For Quergo's treasure. I have no idea. Alright, let's go turn in some quests.
It's okay.
Can I help you? Be careful. Hey there. See you around.
Yo.
Okay. The other one.
Yo! Keep it real!
Well, it's intellect.
Interesting.
I need to get my lock picking up though. I think it's like 149 or something right now, and I have 175 chests.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
The heck. Okay.
Hey, yeah. Keep it real.
I don't have 57 gold, so we're getting there. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK for a second.
Okay.
Okay, I was super hungry. So I decided to make some food. Alright. Okay, I'm back. I apologize for eating on camera, but I'm just so hungry. It's a bit unsavory, but I am human. Mm. A little tune melt sandwich. To get things going.
Okay.
Yeah. So Dizzy's eye is like all over the coast.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Do you need any of the Bloodsail Buccaneers? I'm on like Captain Keelhaul and like Fleet Master or whatever.
What do I have?
It's like a quest chain of them. There's like, do this to the pirates, do that to the pirates.
I just need to kill pirates right now.
Okay, we can do that.
Kill 10 pirates. Get their charts and their orders.
Oh, that's super simple. One of them should be like right here on this box.
No.
No?
No.
Hmm.
I see that it should be here, but I don't see it. Maybe that's what this guy's waiting for. Oh, it's right here on the ground. No. I just got it.
Oh, it like
Yeah.
moves. That's interesting. Well, I had it. It was on the box.
Yeah, I need to. Now I gotta wait. Hurry!
I guess it's fair. The guy was here when we got here.
Whatever.
So.
I don't play Verb. The looking for group chat
Mm-hmm.
Is people looking for group and people talking the whole China.
Well, you know. It's been a big discussion, but, you know,
Yeah.
I think personally, my problem here that so Blitzchung knew precisely what he was doing, and he knew
Yeah.
he was throwing his career away. But he felt it was important to make
Yeah.
a stance on the biggest platform he had access to. It was worth throwing his career away. Blizzard has rules. They have to follow through on them, or else people could literally do whatever they wanted on their platforms. They could shout anti-vax statements. They could, you know, they could like do all sorts of things people wouldn't agree with.
I mean, like, if you read the rules, though,
Mhm.
like the rule they quoted specifically, it can be like, it can be twisted in almost any way. Like,
Well, you really shouldn't be doing
it can
anything.
ban you for like literally almost anything.
Well, you should. Well, that's the thing, though, is that like on their esports platform, you should basically be saying literally nothing. You should be walking up there. You should play your little card game, and like if they interview you, you should be like, yeah, I had a good match. I, you know, put a lot of effort into my thing, and I'm very happy to be playing. You know, like
Yeah.
everyone knows what you should be doing on the stage, and political statements are not one of them because it's an entertainment product.
Yeah.
So Blizzard has to follow through with the rules, or what do the rules mean? And then literally anybody can sit there and argue hypocrisy when they get, you know, selectively do it to something that people don't like.
I think a lot of. Go on, sorry.
Well, see, the problem though is that people are upset not with China; they're upset with an esports division of a company.
I think they're more upset with Blizzard pandering to China.
You could see it that way. However,
Well, okay,
people
so
are
if
just
you the message they sent out,
Mhm.
the message they sent to like English people is not the same one that they sent on their Chinese esports account.
I'm
like
sure it
the
wasn't. I'm sure they probably had two
la-
different PR people who are saying two different
very
things.
different.
Like,
But like the last line on the China one was literally like, our utmost, it's of utmost importance to us to defend the dignity of our nation, China, or whatever.
well, I mean,
And it said nothing about the rule either.
yeah, okay, but like, essentially, you're talking about like at that point, probably like possibly a complete like arm of like. Can you trust any media from China? Like that's not kind of the point. Isn't
Well,
that like part of the
that's
reason
the
why
thing.
Hong Kong wants to be separate? I don't,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
like I'm not throwing like I'm not like just defending Blizzard because I play a lot of Blizzard games. But
Mhm.
like people are like boycotting Blizzard for and like why aren't you boycotting China? You'll boycott Blizzard but not China? Like that doesn't
It
seem
is-
right.
It is strange because like, what's Blizzard gonna do about the whole China situation?
They can't do anything. They're a
They
freaking
can't.
like Californian company. You know, like I don't know.
I
It's
think people are just expecting people to, like, ignore whatever censorship China wants them to do.
but
But then
I mean,
they'll
look,
lose revenue in
Blizzard
China.
Blizzard has always like bent over backwards for the Chinese market. Like,
hmm
but
Let's look at Diablo Immortal.
it makes sense to bend over backwards for the Chinese market. There's a lot of people in it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, getting to the Chinese market means either doing something illegal, which they're not going to do, or, you know, playing by the rules that the government is setting in China. Like,
hmm
you know, yeah, it's not really Blizzard's place to be taking hard stands here. Like, it's, I don't know. Like, I just wish people would, like, take the opportunity to be like, yeah, like, people there are, like, so adamant about their stance, and it's such an important topic that like, we could be using this to talk about China, and we're not. We're using it to talk about Blizzard, and I think like that's my problem
Yeah.
with the whole deal. How long does these freaking things take to spawn?
Energy, not
This is my problem with Blizzard is that the things take too long to spawn.
enough energy.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, I got Dizzy's eye.
Oh, same.
I guess he just drops off everything.
Yeah, I mean, it shows it all over the coast, so.
Yeah.
It's
I,
just like
I
any
assume there
pirate.
was a guy named Dizzy though.
But yeah, I mean, I don't even play Hearthstone. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I play Magic. Like,
I like Hearthstone occasionally. I don't play it every day.
it's just like, it's just not enough depth. Like when it comes down to it.
Mhm.
That and I find it a bit more punishing, like on the free to play model, than even actual Magic. So it's certainly in the days of Arena being in existence, it just feels like, what is the point of Hearthstone? Like, thank you Hearthstone for like making Wizards realize that Magic Online wasn't good enough, but we have Magic now. Like, until, like, granted, like Hearthstone still has the phone market, so like they've got that going for them, but that is very rapidly, well, I say very rapidly, the mobile version of MTG Arena is coming. Like,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
yeah, so eventually you'll be able to play Magic on your phone, and by then it's really kind of lights out to Hearthstone. No, it won't be lights out. Like, Hearthstone will still exist. Like, it's kind of stupid to be like, like, even though I started down that road, like, verbally, yeah, Hearthstone will always be a game. Like, people will always play it because people just like Blizzard products. It's the same reason why, you know, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, freaking, like, L5R are like still card games that people play, and it's just like, people like those products, and they, you know, they get brought in and they like the things. Gwent is like still going strong, I believe.
I know there's people making like a VR Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Like, that is definitely one reason to like want to do it. And what's funny is that that is actually, like, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, there's an entire arc of the show that involves the idea of playing the game in VR. So they're just like actually realizing the whole virtual reality duels, which is like really cool.
I mean, they're kind of trapped in there, but
Well, it's still, the point is that
where's this freaking map?
I don't know, dude.
Should have taken it from that other guy. It was too slow.
It should have spawned up here on the box, but it's not doing it. We go to the other camp if you want to look for the orders. Or charts or whatever. Either they'll spawn the second we walk away.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Gonna kill the swashbucklers too. Oh, what?
I think I see the charts or possibly the orders. Like,
Yeah,
I
the
can
charts
see a
right
piece of paper on this box right here.
Oh, maybe that's what I was waiting for. I think it was.
There's a lot of dudes at this camp.
No!
Can you vanish? Yeah.
But I can't go close enough to
Right. We need to figure out a way to like attack this camp in such a way that we can actually clear them out.
I think I've got it. Alright, we're good.
Oh, the warlock was tagging him, and I just jumped him because I thought he was going after you. Okay.
Oh. Alright, I have both the things. I just need to kill more swashbucklers.
There is another area that has swashbucklers and whatnot, like up to the north. If this place is too farmed out.
Wait, say that again?
One sec. There's another area, like far to the north, that has them. If this is too farmed out.
Swashbuckler?
Yeah.
There's two right here. There.
I need to get closer.
3. This is just like retail. Wait, I'm disarmed.
Oh no,
This is
that's not like retail at all. Do you use your crimson
Good
vial? I love how they just had to give rogues like health potion on a cooldown.
No, I don't have that. That's
I know.
That's
That's the thing they gave you in retail, like just like
Oh.
an expansion or two ago.
Yeah.
Before that, it was like recuperate. It was like a finishing move that would like regen your health afterwards.
Oh, that's right.
So you'd have to like do that. But yeah, even like in in vanilla, you still don't even have that. Like you have nothing.
Thanks. This mount is noisy.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Isn't ready yet.
Just 2 more.
That's not bad at all.
Oh, here they are. Oh, this guy's a vendor.
Yeah.
There's one over here.
You need something? See you around.
You have
Sell
up
him
to
my
snuff.
cheese. No, I finished that one already. We can do it.
Oh. Lame.
Far away, not enough energy. Don't have enough energy.
One more swashy boy. What? I'm back. There we go. Well, this 3-second mount timer kills me each time. Because I always like... For some reason in retail, well, I guess because of flying, I got into the habit of just like jumping immediately at like the 1.5 mark.
Yeah.
So I'll always cancel this early.
That's never good, yeah. That is like the one thing I would like to demonstrate from healing though, is the jump cast. because like that's
What's
a
that?
freaking art form, dude. So as a healer, one thing that you'll do in like Burning Crusade and lower is you start a heal on someone at full health, and then about halfway through the cast, you jump, assuming that they still don't need the heal. If they need the heal, then you just let it finish. So
Fair enough.
it's like one of these things where like it is a thing where I wish I could demonstrate on stream, but I'm not playing a healer, so I can't do that.
I get it. I get it.
The other interesting thing is that your mana regen actually, if you continue to not actually, like, it doesn't matter that your cast bar is going. It matters when you spend mana. Every time you spend mana, your mana regen is interrupted for 5 seconds. So if you are doing that and you're not spending the mana, then you're not even interrupting your mana regen.
And that starts at the end of the cast, I assume?
Yeah, the mana is spent at the end of the cast, therefore that's when the mana regen is interrupted. So as long as you never finish the cast, you never actually interrupt your mana regen. That, and once you get your mana once you get your mana regeneration going, it's every 2 seconds you get a tick. So it's 5 seconds for the first tick, and then 2 seconds thereafter. So it's if you wait 6 seconds to like start a cast, a lot of times you'll finish the cast after the second tick of mana. There's like a lot of like a little like, ooh, this is a dude. Is he a swashbuckler? Yes, he is.
We good.
Okay.
Are you on the next step after this?
Yeah, I think I am, yeah. I need to kill, like, Captain What's-His-Butt.
Captain what's his butt?
I don't think there was any more after that. As far as, like, where I currently am. I've certainly made, like, a decent amount of money. I'm up to 57 now. As far as, like, gold's
Yeah.
concerned. So, it's not too bad.
20 more?
Need 72, so... I guess that would be 15 gold. Which, if in this session I've made about... Well, I started at like 45. So, if I've made this much gold just today, I would assume I can get them out, like, by the end of the week, for sure. Starting
Wait,
at...
there's 2 quests to turn in.
Yeah, you should have 2. I should have only 1, I think.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Get a cape. Oh, it's a pretty decent upgrade, actually. Same amount of agility, but it's got, like, stamina instead of not stamina.
Got the best deals anywhere. Be good.
I am, like, tempted to sell off all of my intellect gear. Just
Just to make it just no option at all.
Well, it's not just that. It's like just get the dang mount already, right? And then like accumulate
Yeah.
more intellect gear over time. But I'm not gonna do that. It's not gonna get me the mount right now, so it's like I might as well wait.
Yeah.
I haven't even bought my level 44 skills. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm actually gonna go for the mount first. Because I feel like the movement speed is gonna get me like more levels faster than more skills would.
This cape was actually big up for me.
Oh, nice. Oh, do you have the
Alright.
captain's chest?
This chest.
So 47.
Smots chest.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I don't have.
Oh, okay. We'll just hit south then. I'm not sure where I got the
Sure.
quest. I can
Sure.
try. Too far away. Where are you? I'm outside the town.
Okay. Just coming
Just,
out.
yeah, whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Smots chest.
It's like right here, so it's an elite, so we'll see.
Probably have to kill a key or something for a key.
Probably, yeah, something like that.
Those are ogres.
Oh, the
yep.
sea giants, yeah.
Probably this guy.
Yeah, that's, yeah, considering it says this guy.
Smots chest right on him. Yep.
Gorlash. Well,
Hey
he's
everybody.
not there, and he's not, the water isn't deep enough for him to be, well, I guess it does spawn, like, over there. Hang on, I'll go aquatic farm, go scout.
The-
Oh, yeah, like, he spawns literally right where I am, and the water is just not deep enough
Okay.
for him to, like, actually be hidden, so we'll see him.
yeah. I love these global chats, like looking for group. Hi everybody, this is your late night 8:44 p.m. posture check, reminding you to check your posture. Thank you very much and stay healthy.
When did the internet get so wholesome? Wonder how difficult Gorlash is. Okay, Gorlash. Oh, do I need the vanilla root? Okay, vanilla. Okay, he's got 7.9k health. We should be able to do that, right? How much health do I have? 2.8, okay.
You got a lot of HP.
Yeah, well, bear form, man. Oh, I can't like mouse over to figure out how much HP you have. I don't know why.
Well,
I could go into my settings and like turn on like status text, but oh, there he is. You want to try just burning him?
sure.
Alright.
You should, there's a mod called, like, actual HP values or something.
Oh yeah.
Pretty nice. Okay, it's got what level is
Yeah,
it?
like-
47. Maybe I should like use cooldowns.
Barrel healing is the best healing.
It works.
It apparently does work, yes. I get 20% additional intellect because of my spec. So,
Feral?
yep. Because you get a bunch of stupid stuff when you're feral. You get 20% int. In bear form, you get 20% stam, and in cat form, you get 20% strength.
Wait, why strength?
Because that's what our AP is determined by.
Oh, yeah. It's classic.
Uh-huh. When we have good stats.
I think even in retail, like, strength is 100% useless for
Oh,
just druid.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's like
they're-
even
they
agility
only use-
tanking.
Yes, yeah. That happened in... Did it happen late Burning Crusade? I think it did. I know for a fact cat form like wanted agility late Burning Crusade. I think it was true for Bear as well. Yeah, they quote unquote fixed it halfway through Burning Crusade, completely breaking everything I owned. You know, thanks Blizzard. I go to all this effort to go collect the like 3 pieces of strength gear out in the game. And then what does Blizzard do? Well, they hear 2 people whining, or sorry, they hear like several thousand people whining who like don't want to go to the effort of like finding all this stuff, and they just like go, I don't know, druids use agility now, use the rogue stuff, and so yeah, it was pretty traumatizing. Oh, that's right. You still need to turn in the other quest in order. No, you're on this quest, right?
To kill
To kill the captain?
Captain.
Yeah. Okay, good.
3 captains. You got the chest? Took the last one.
Okay. Yeah, they broke everything in Burning Crusade, actually making some of the even tier pieces kind of terrible because they had strength on them. It was like, okay, but you didn't rework that. Like, you reworked the druid, but that didn't rework their tier pieces. What the heck?
Yeah.
But yeah, and it got even worse because in Wrath, Bear actually had like piles of dodge. And so like the bear was inexplicably a ninja.
Why
We're
not
getting
rogue
back in.
tank then?
I mean, that's pretty much what they were. They were a rogue tank. Because like they didn't have the mitigation they used to have. They just had a pile of avoidance instead. Okay, I found
The captain.
Gar somebody.
Right. There's like 5 people.
Yeah, mistakes were made. Will you? You gonna die?
Honestly, not sure how to handle this situation.
I don't stab him a lot.
Alright, undo that.
Did we get like even more? I swear, where did these all come from? Shoot, I don't think I can leave. Dang it. There goes our super elite raid.
Yeah, that was
That did
pretty
not go
brutal.
well at all. We'll just Metal Gear Solid our way in. And then go, oh crap, how do we get out? Oh, that's the problem with stealth. It's fantastic until it isn't. That's why like, I've like never successfully pulled it off in like a D&D game. Like that just doesn't work. Stealth is just no. We've sworn like we're gonna like someday like we're gonna make an entire party that just does nothing but stealth. But the problem with that is I have like a very like well defined, thought out like theory on like why you build parties the way you do basically, and you have to build for combat because that's the final escalation point. So like yeah, you can avoid combat until you can't, and then you're stuck in combat. Like if you fail the stealth roll, you're in combat. If you fail the diplomacy check, you're in combat. If you like, you know, like if you fail the combat, you're dead. So like you can't like, you have to be good at combat. It's just like not optional. All right, is there?
We're really good at talking.
Are they room here? Well, that's the thing, right? All right, is there room here? If I Captain Keelhaul is like right there. If I like res here. Yeah, I'm safe. Okay.
Oh wait.
That's like this. Your entire life is Horde. Is just hear these dang drums all day long. I have a friend I play Horde with, and it's just like it's just non-stop this noise. I don't know.
Yo, you excited for Warcraft 3 Reforged?
Depends. Like,
What?
so the thing with Warcraft 3 is that the keybinds are horrible. So if they let you rebind your keys, Yeah, I'd probably be into that. Otherwise, yeah, I had a bit of a problem last time I tried to play Warcraft 3. I had to get like a separate mod to like, I don't know. I had to get a separate mod to rebind the keys. So like, yeah.
Yeah, you did kind of have to like reach all over the keyboard.
But the problem though is like it could be a balance issue as to like why they like wouldn't let you rebind the keys. Like if it's like the StarCraft thing where like it works with the old version of the game in multiplayer, like they actually for balance reasons can't let you rebind the keys because that would give you a mechanical advantage over your opponents.
Yeah.
Which is like massively a problem because yeah.
I should probably use they see me. Should probably use my poisons.
I mean, poisons sound like they'd be helpful, yeah. Are you fighting?
Yeah, I'm in combat. Just gonna
Okay.
run away.
Oh, all right. Because all I see is a deck full of people who are feared, and I'm like, okay, where are you?
This guy dropped combat with me and just kind of looked at me and stared.
Nice.
Hey, we got. Okay. I've been found out. Good, we good.
Okay, good. Watch on the right.
Oh, you know, I probably should have looked in their room. Oh, okay.
Somehow someone else managed to aggro it.
Let's just kill these guys. That worked out pretty well. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
When he starts running towards the wall, that's when you kind of.
Gotta love that AI.
It's a pretty high chance he'll just clip through it.
Well, that's the other problem, right? Yeah.
What the heck?
Do
Angry.
you not have like improved stealth or whatever?
I
Like,
have my
I'm-
stealth maxed out. Plus, I have the boots that increases the stealth level.
That's really weird because like I'm lower level than you. Yeah, I have it talented, but like I don't have it. I have it talented 4 out of 5, and like I'm getting through just fine. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Cause I tried to use my distract to turn her back around, but she wasn't having it. Hopefully, just a fluke.
Dude, when we get like maxed out, we need to go actually do some stealth runs.
Heck yeah.
Those things are incredibly fun. I miss this. When they brought in what's that? There's that rogue ability now that lets you like make everybody stealthed in your party.
Oh yeah.
A shroud ability or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, stealth runs are back, and it's like, nope, no, they're not. It's apparently still faster to just walk through the dungeon and kill everything.
Yeah.
It's like, aw.
Pretty much only used right now to
Well, PvP, I would
like
think.
skip
Yeah.
packs in raids.
Oh,
and, like,
okay.
mythic
So
quests.
occasion. Okay. Hey,
Almost
what's a
no other use
Durid?
for
What do you
it.
think a Durid is?
And it has a cooldown.
A Durid
like,
is
it's not
this
infinite,
thing.
So.
A Durid is an
I
animal
mean,
that you can see its eyes through
like
the
a
back of its
timer.
head.
I don't know how to explain it.
How you doing, Rigel? And you might make fun of the fact that I apparently called the stream Classic Durin, but like, come on, we've been calling them Durin since 2005, so it's not like it's that off, you know? Oh, dude, Rajal. For some reason, apparently today was like all Magic content creators do Mirror March. There's like a million decks I saw just up on YouTube right now where it's like everything's using Mirror March. Doing well, thanks. Still into Classic. Yeah, you know, like it's been pretty good. Like there's been some things that kind of annoyed me about it, of course. But, you know, I'm still plugging away trying to get to 60, so I'm currently, like, 44. I'm, like, halfway through, essentially, as far as the effort is concerned. Almost have enough money to buy a mount, you know? Like, things are starting to, like, turn a corner in the WoW game, so that's kind of cool. Are they gonna come in? Oh. I think I going out.
The swabby. Oh,
like,
no, it's going back.
This, like, yeah, I might as well just kill him, honestly. Yarg! Friggin' pirates. Yeah. Ooh. There's a weird phenomena where many people follow the same line of thought, not sure if it's something that triggers it. Yeah, that's kind of, it's weird. It's that kind of all great minds think alike, right? Like, it's, like, I don't know what it was recently too, but I was like having the same sort of thing where I was like, you know, Mirror March. That's a thing. Oh shoot, it sees me. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna kill this thing and then just run.
We knew it.
I'm
Okay,
running.
getting wrecked.
Oh no! I'm swimming really fast.
Wait, I can't do that.
We'll have the same thought simultaneously happens often with decks as well, yeah. It's like the but yeah, you have like different opposite sides of the spectrum too, where it's like, oh hey, let's use Mirror March with 7 dwarves, and then it's like, let's use Mirror March with Agent of Treachery. It's freaking horrible. Why would you do that to people? Oh my gosh, Agent of Treachery. I hate that card. The card is like legit evil. Because there's like no interaction with it either, right? There's no like if you get rid of the agent, like it doesn't like get rid of the steal effect. It just stays stolen forever. Which is like super problematic. Even for 7 mana, it's just problematic. Okay, I think that's the quest done? Yeah, we can go back to Tana.
Back to Booty Bay.
Yup.
Why can't I ride your cool seal back?
Yeah, none of that. You can't even do that in retail, right?
No, only the travel form.
Which is weird because the seal is actually like it's merged with travel form.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, you can only do it with the specifically the what'd you call it? Stack
Well, it's
form.
weird because there's travel form, and like water form, and then cheetah form, which is just like Gimp's travel form, but it's still a thing.
You have to like buy a glyph in order to have that button. But yeah, it was a concession because
No, it's like
what?
it's all part of travel form. So
mean,
like
there's
if you use
two
travel
forms of
form in
travel
places where you
form.
can't technically use a mount, then you turn into the cheetah form instead of like the gazelle or whatever.
That's weird. I don't remember that
Yeah.
being a thing. That's really dumb because people wanted the cheetah form because it was fast and cool looking, and it's because it's traditional.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they I don't remember that being the case, but I'll take your word for it. Also, they made another change to it in BFA that I wasn't aware of because I don't think I played very much Druid in BFA. I played mostly Shaman.
0.3 though.
But yeah, it's not like people like multiple people can't like use the same card in a week. It's just weird that like all of a sudden one day you just happen to see like a couple of creators that you follow like all running the same card in different ways. Which is again, it's kind of cool actually when you think about it. It's like, oh hey, yeah, this card that like a bunch of people are using, like no one's using it the same way. Like people are using it in very different sort of contexts. So. So?
The general chat. What number one?
Hail.
Well, I guess we're done with the pirates.
Oh. Yeah.
Back to the trolls.
Yeah, I am pretty much keeping up with the Master Pass. Yeah, I've been leveling up pretty consistently. I don't remember what level I'm at. I didn't buy any levels this time around. I didn't buy the boost. But yeah, I've been plugging along. I've been making sure to, at the very least, to get all of my quests done to make sure that I'm leveled up as much as possible.
Yeah, what do you want?
Then again, like a lot of times, I just play the game and like the quests just kind of happen, you know, and it's always nice when that's the case, when you can just like play the game and then you go, oh look at that, I got a bunch of. Do I need bolts of silk cloth for anything? I don't think I do. I think I could just sell that. But yeah, it's nice when you could just kind of like just play the game casually and realize suddenly, hey, look at that, I got a bunch of levels. Yeah, I'm hoping they come out with Brawl soon here. Like, I don't really understand why Brawl is being as delayed as it is. I assume it's because they're still working on the well, they've been doing a lot of bug fixes, and I think they've been working on trying to get the deck builder to work for Brawl. I think that's the only reason why Brawl isn't in the game right now, is because they're still trying to work on getting that together. So you're saying troll tusks? Is that like a continuation of the quests from the north?
Skull Splitter. I don't know.
Because other than that, like, I really don't have a lot here. I need Mari's key. There's the Star of the Hand and the Heart that we still haven't done. And I like have not done like any of the quests to the north. I didn't do like any of them, so that might be why I don't have the troll tusks.
Requires blood scalp ears.
Yeah, I didn't do blood scalp ears.
Okay.
And I think by now I'm too high a level for it
Yeah, it's
to be worth it.
level 35 quest.
So like other than that, it's like, I don't know, head to Faralos or something. Yeah, we could
Yeah,
do like
you-
Mari's Key, and
Okay.
if you don't feel like doing the elite quest, that's fine. We can leave that. I don't care too much about that, but
Wait, which one? Star of the Hand and the Heart?
yeah.
Well, Big Game Hunter's up there. Do you have that one?
No, I don't. I've got like nothing. Like I said, I barely did anything. I did as little as possible in Stranglethorn Vale.
Alright.
At the start.
I mean, I feel like I didn't do that much either.
I did really not a lot. I did like the first couple of like animal quests, but the problem was like, it was difficult to even complete them because like everybody was just swarming the zone. So it was like so hard to do any of the quests that like my normal tolerance level for the zone was even lower than normal because
Yeah.
there were just so
feel
many
that.
people.
You already have the star though, don't you? For the Star of the Hand and the Heart. I thought we did that together.
Possibly I threw it away.
What?
I was gonna say,
It's like a white gem.
oh, I had yes, no, that's an aquamarine. No, I don't see anything in here that would be for that. Then look at the quest.
Or maybe I did it while you were getting the tiara.
Maybe.
I think that's what it was. Because it's just from that same ogre in Arathi.
Oh, yeah, no, I
Or,
didn't have no, I didn't.
Other
Yeah,
Rat.
I didn't have the quest yet. I didn't.
correct.
I had to do the other. Yeah, I was doing a different quest to kill him. So. Does it like have a decent reward? It like has no reward, does it? There's gotta be a reward like after you do these three things, you like combine them to do a thing, and then it's like technically a separate quest that gives the reward or something like that. So I'm like looking at this quest and I'm like, it doesn't give you anything. There's like no reward. Why would you do this quest?
Hidden knowledge.
Is it like just
you-
XP?
Uh, yeah, it's kind of weird.
But yeah, I was thinking, Rigel, about my Golgari deck and like what I need to do to like.
Do you want to get it anyway?
Sure, let's do it. Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Let's go up here first.
to like see what like we would need to do to like really make it like best of three
But-
worthy. And I think like the because like the main 60 is like pretty dang good against
agree.
like most things, like most of the decks out there. Because like Assassins, like mainboarding 3 Assassins trophy is like amazing versus Field of the Dead.
There
Like-
it is.
It's such a good card versus Field of the Dead. Because that like with versus Field, like you can drop that like anytime they have Field out. They can put it as their first move. You have no problem dropping it. Like it's fine. So it's a great card against that. Then like what else? It's like so I was thinking like shifting Ceratops might not actually be worth it versus Simic Flash. Like I feel like if you're
What? Where's this come from?
making, I think he spawns them.
Oh.
He doesn't spawn that though.
Just loot his head real quick. Have to go all the way back up to Hammett Nesmurray.
You can't skin him? That's so stupid. Yeah, I'm thinking that shifting Ceratops, slipping through the counterspells is like kind of good, but I actually think that it's possible that just having Veil of Summer and like some duress might actually be better. To like overwhelm and get rid of their counterspells, so that like our more valuable things like Liliana and Garrick can actually hit the board. Because I was noticing that previously about it was that I would get things like Shifting Stereotypes through, but that because they can't counter them, that means there's more counters in their hand to use against me. So, yeah, I think I'm thinking that like really that's the way to go. It's just Veil of Summer and Duress to like really overwhelm them and like get rid of those counters and like negate their counters and whatnot. Because if you can like throw an extra mana and card on the board to like make them cast a second counter spell to like get rid of whatever it is we were doing previously, like yeah, I think that's pretty much worth it. So yeah, I think that's the case. I think if we throw in like some Ritual of Soot, I think we can do really well again against like a lot of the token decks, and also it works against Cavalcade, it works against a lot of other things that we could be going up against. The Duress would be pretty useful against Bant Lands. No, Duress is not useful against Bant Lands. What was I thinking? There was some other deck that I was thinking that the Duress could be useful against. Mance? Yeah, Esper Stacks. He'd be useful against that. Yeah, there's I think between Duress,
From this guy.
Veil of Summer, Ritual of Soot, Casualties of War, I think I was looking to run. That would be good against a lot of things as well. I think that could be the sideboard that makes that Golgari deck really work in best of 3. So, I think I'm gonna try that out next Monday. I'm gonna try to build that sideboard and try to see if I can't like, you know, really dominate the best of 3, or not dominate, just compete in best of 3. So, I'm kind of itching to kind of get back into best of 3 just because it's a fun thing to do. Oh yeah, Ritual of Soot is also really good against Rakdos Sacrifice. So
Okay.
unfortunately, Ritual of Soot hits like most of the things in our deck, but you know, none of the real value creatures. So, and we already have like Find Finality in the deck, so we're looking at the possibility of getting rid of all of our ramp creatures. Anyway, it's definitely worth it to board sweep though. So, because we keep most of our stuff alive with both of those spells. Might as well kill this guy over here, I think. Let's keep the area clean. Stop turning around! Sure.
Energy.
I saw the campfire there and I thought it was a freaking fire elemental. It's hilarious.
What's that mod?
Oh, I was also thinking I need to like remove the Temple of Maladies and
called Real
replace
Mob
them
Help.
with like a 4th Fabled Passage and like maybe even just straight up another forest. Because like, yeah, having another forest is probably going to be good to like get more activations off on the the gingerbread house, and having the forest early is like super important. And we have like a lot of our ramp is like any color ramp, so like getting the black isn't that difficult once you have the green. So I think that would be important. And I think like the other thing too is that like Fabled Passage is like such a good card because it just, once you kind of get up to any kind of base of lands at all, it's whatever land you want it to be, and it's not even tapped. So like it might tap early, but like it won't stuff you in the late game like a Temple of Malady can. Temple of Malady is like fine like turn 1 usually, unless you have like unless you have a goose you want to cast, in which case it's not fine, but yeah. It's funny with Casualties of War, though, because, like, you're looking at this, like, Golgari deck that runs, like, essentially for versus Bant lands, something like 5 pieces of land destruction, you know? Like, it's kind of crazy. And if you can, like, keep them to, like, only a single Field of the Dead, like, you could probably outrace that pretty easily, because, like, in order to mass any kind of zombies, you really need multiple.
What?
He's a hunter.
And I'm a gnome. I'm an escape artist.
I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, neither of us can stay trapped for long. I can just shift out.
What the heck?
I was
Yeah,
just,
that's true.
I was like mildly annoyed though. Apparently, like the Hoarder getting the fox people, and then we're getting
Yeah.
mecha gnomes. Like, that's not equivalent. I want more furries.
It's not. Well, I mean, the Horde didn't have any, right?
Well, they had pandas, and they have cow. No, they start off with minotaurs. For
Pandas
Pete's
do.
sake, they have furries.
All right. What?
What did you try to hit distract when I like hit him with the
He
stun?
saw me when you ran around him.
I don't know, dude.
I don't
Nope.
like it.
He's up finally.
Not good, he is.
Apparently, he's opening a portal.
Yeah, he summoned a human and then I disrupted the animation, I guess. Really don't like that kick uses energy.
Oh my gosh, you got
Oh,
healed.
this guy's healing. I'll just kill that guy. Trank dig. Oh my gosh. Not looking great.
We got this.
Okay. Bad.
Energy. Find a target. Have a target.
Yay.
Also, I want to play
yeah, the
Abzan
heart.
Wolves at some point too. Like, it's a really cool deck. I want to play it, so I'm gonna have to put it together one of these days. I've got like all the pieces. I just haven't played it. I don't know. I feel like it was one of those like someone else came up with a deck. I don't want to do it yet. So, Mori's Key.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I think this quest might be it for me for the night. So,
Okay.
I can do this and then.
All good. Kinda getting a headache.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ugh. Yeah, I was sick yesterday.
Oh, that sucks.
Just kind of recovering today. Yeah.
You still have to end up working or what?
I called in yesterday, but I have today and tomorrow off.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
At least you only lose one day then.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Not enough energy.
These guys have a lot of health.
Yeah. They're elites, I
Are they
guess.
even elite?
They're elite. Yeah, they're elite.
Is this gonna be a first mob drop?
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Wouldn't that be great? You just like loot it and like boom, quest item immediately. It's got to happen to someone. Statistically speaking, it must happen to someone.
It's true. Lower level? Gonna pickpocket him.
I'm out of energy. Not enough energy. Don't have enough energy.
Shredding this guy.
Ready.
Yeah, I can't remember like what else I
What's
wanted to play.
Colin's like 49 now, I think. Is that right?
He should be 50 now, actually.
Energy.
I was listening to a stream earlier, and he was sounding like he's. I remember him saying like, "This should push me to 50." So,
Ah.
oh, I buffed you twice. Okay, well, that's fine.
All good. Unless you didn't buff yourself.
I didn't buff myself, and I still don't have enough mana to shift into cat form. So, but yeah, Colin should be 50. I guess we can just like look at the guild thing to
I
like
mean, I could
see.
check, I guess.
But
Yeah, he's 50.
okay. Where's Dethillo at? Like he's got to be like 52ish, right?
53.
51?
Same
Oh,
as
53.
Ayla's now.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
okay. Well, go Rick.
Yeah, I've clearly been neglecting the game. I used to be me and Ayla's at the top. Now there's like 6 people above me.
Ability isn't ready.
Yeah, like before, like for the ultimate run, like I had expected you to have been you know shot out in front, and when I realized you hadn't moved all that much, I was like, oh okay. It was why today I was like, I mean, you probably haven't played all that much.
No.
So, hey, loot box. Lock box.
It's 44.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's a loot box.
Oh, is it loot box? Okay.
No. I don't want to say it's a loot box.
It's got Steam keys inside. Fucking mobs that heal. Get out of here. Only we're allowed to heal. It's like Pokemon.
It's true.
Freaking
It's
gym
super
leaders
annoying.
always dropping the freaking potions.
When you're fighting the Elite Four, last Pokemon, they use Hyper Potion.
Oh, hate that garbage.
I've actually been playing Ultra Moon again.
Yeah, I was doing an Ultra Moon run as well. And then I stopped. And I think the reason I haven't picked it up again is because my DS is literally still charging in the kitchen instead of being anywhere sensible.
Fair.
But you know, we've got Galar coming up here soon, Sword and Shield. Like that's gonna be fun.
Not
There you go.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
stream
Sword
that
and-
for sure. Like that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, he pre-ordered Shield.
I'm planning on picking up Sword.
There you go.
Whenever it
Did you
comes
see
around.
the? I don't want to fight those.
Ponyta? Are you gonna bring up Ponyta? Because I saw that. That was awesome.
Yeah, the Galarian
The
form, Panita.
Psychic, yeah. If that's version specific, I might have to switch.
Yeah, I think it's Shield only.
Oh really? Oh my
Yeah.
freaking games! Oh man,
I trade it to you though if you want.
that's true. Yeah, you can't get it through trades. Yeah, sword should be fine.
Energy.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, if you're getting shield, then that's gonna be easy enough. Yeah.
Don't have enough energy.
Not to mention, like that's like what I always like the trade the GTS is always pretty good about that sort of thing too. Like
I don't know. Is there still GTS?
there was an Ultramoon.
There was an Ultraman? Okay.
Yeah, I use it to swap out starters like all the time. Like you can pretty much trade any starter for like any starter in any game, really.
Yeah.
and
When
through
does
the
it unlock?
GTS.
Or what island is it on?
You have to get the plaza. You have to get the weird, stupid guy's plaza.
Oh. Okay, so pretty quickly
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, all you have to do is just sit through the like 10 minutes of like explaining how to use basic internet functions, and then you can go ahead and use the GTS.
Okay, I didn't know it was part of the festival
Yeah,
thing. Right?
I wasn't gonna do Festival Plaza at all because I was like, I don't care about this. But then I realized to do anything multiplayer, you had to, and I was like, well, screw you, game.
Yep.
But yeah, I the one thing I've been upset about with Pokemon has just been the like length of time not playing Pokemon. Like, just let me play the dang game. I do not care about anything any character has to say at all, ever, at
You
any
don't want
point
to
in
pet
time.
your Pokemon, dude?
That's fine. Just don't give me a 13-minute long cutscene. Don't end the
Yeah.
game with an unskippable.
No, it isn't.
Freaking invite him. All right. I guess.
It's
So.
from that awful guild that I see everywhere.
Yeah. But he's already in a group. Invite.
38.
Ugh, carry this guy. He isn't gonna land a single spell. Like, you realize he's 38. These are like 40. What? 44? That's 6
Yeah.
levels above him. He
Wait, what?
literally cannot shoot these guys.
He's hitting something. Oh my gosh. He pulled the duo. These are elites.
Just vanish. Just vanish.
I'll pull the one. Not
Alright.
the other one. You know what?
Seriously.
Whatever. Let's just do it.
I guess he is doing some damage. Not much though. But he's doing more damage than me, so.
Got that AoE mage.
It's like, please, Key. I don't want to deal with this guy. Oh my gosh. Oh, he has evocation. Okay. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. That's correct. Yeah, you do go down just far enough for evocation. It's like, do not pull everything. I have no problems waiting for this to go. Alright, and stop.
I have a stun on. Yeah. Kidney shit. Yeah, I got the key.
Yee!
Yay. Alright, I'm gonna head up to the camp.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to Booty Bay.
And go to the camp and then probably just walk up to Darkshire and lie down.
That is not a bad plan. Oh dear. Oh. Whee. But yeah, they're as far as Magic is concerned, there, Chris, they're working on a feature update in the future that will let you when you're in like direct challenge mode, which is like 1v1 with a friend.
Okay.
You'll actually be able to use the decks that your friend has created as well.
Okay.
So that's kind of an interesting way of like, hey,
Very
I'll
cool.
share cards with us.
Yeah.
So it's just like playing in IRL, because it's like, you know, it's like toss you a deck and be like, hey, let's play.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So that's
I like-
yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice as far as like getting people in the game, I think. So I mean, the free to play model is like nice, but like I've had like some friends that like had never played the game before, and I'm like, hey, it's free, you get starter decks, it's cool, let's do it. And like they'll do it, and you go like a couple times, and I'm like, this was fun. They're like you can't use any of your decks though. Like all of the decks that I sit around building all the time, I can't use any of them because it's like I would
unfair.
just completely murder you with that starter deck. Like it's not going to be good. So yeah, it's
Brutal.
yeah. I mean, they like the starter decks aren't bad. It's just that they're not anywhere near optimized, and the matchmaking tries to put you up against people with like similar decks. Not like similar decks, but like as far as like the card value, it tries to like it goes off your collection and tries to like make it so that like if you don't have a lot of cards, it tries to make you go up against people who also don't have a lot of cards.
Okay.
But it can't always find people.
Yeah.
So sometimes you end up going up against people who you don't have a very good chance at. Then again, too, like one of my friends, like I've been talking to, like occasionally we'll like talk to Magic about him, and like all of a sudden be like, we'll be talking about some principle of deck building, and he'll be like, I don't know any of this, and I'm like, oh yeah, people don't just come fully equipped with deck building knowledge. So yeah, one of my friends like played the game for a bit and then kind of stopped because he was just getting completely destroyed like all the time, and I was like, oh well. So the plan is still at some point to like go through and like have him screen share and like work together on like putting a deck together, and then like kind of coaching him through some games,
Right.
kind of seeing how that goes.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's like a coaching feature built in too. Because they have that in Dota.
Do they? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I was just gonna use like use the Discord Go Live,
Right.
like in a voice channel, because I figured like that
works.
fine.
Yeah.
Like gives you the same thing where you see their screen. That's what's important.
Yeah.
So but no, like coaching, like a coach, like in-game coaching, that's I've never heard of that as a feature, and that's a really cool feature.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, like in Overwatch, we're just trying to get like the ability to share like replays. They finally got replays implemented, but you can't share them and you can't save them. So, yeah, like once they figure out, like once they kind of get their systems in place for like how you can like save your replays and then like give the replays to someone else. Like that's when like Overwatch coaching is gonna go through the friggin' roof, because like at that point they can like show you the battle third person and be like, here's why this happened and this is this, and like, you know, be like, okay, so you like in this, like, because normally you just do a VOD review, well it's all first person, so it's like they like the person reviewing you has to be like, so this is what I think is happening based on what's on your screen. They could be like, okay, let's show you what happened. Like,
Let's just move the camera over this way.
And, like, a lot of people right now are getting VOD reviews that have never got them before because they can't record while they play, but they can go back through the VOD, they go through the replay, and then record the replay, but again, in first person. So you don't ever get the third person aspect of it in the VOD review, so it definitely would be, like, super helpful if, you know, they started doing that. StarCraft StarCraft 2 has some fantastic replay features. Because they've always had save replays, send replays to someone else. Then they came up with
that going all the way back to.
Well, that's true, they did. But StarCraft 2 came up with start from replay. So you could play a game of StarCraft. You could watch the game of StarCraft in the replay to any point in time, and then just hit jump in and play, and you would jump in as player X.
I didn't know that.
And it's
pretty awesome.
It's fantastic for training late game, because there's a lot of people who have bad late game mechanics because they very rarely get there. You either finish the game in the mid. You tend to finish games in the mid fight, or sorry, not the mid fight, in the mid game, or one person has such a huge advantage in the late game that it doesn't matter that they have bad mechanics. So a lot of players. This was one of Scarlet's worst things about her play, was the fact that the late game mechanics were just awful, because usually by the end of a game, Scarlet's economy was usually so good, and their like, map control was so good, everything was so good and so clean with the standard play, that there was no way she could lose. So, like, there was like occasionally weird spots in tournaments where, like, to just make a bad decision because they just hadn't had the opportunity to be in that late game position enough times. So the idea of being able to get those reps in the late game is super cool. And also for tournament play, additionally, there is the fact that if you lose connection for any reason, they can go through that replay that saves, go up to the point that the match had to be stopped,
Just restart.
and then just restart from that point.
That's pretty.
And they can
That's really nice.
finish it out. They don't have, because before that you'd have to replay the entire match, because there's just nothing else you could do.
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going. It's been a lot of fun. We're up to 61 gold. We are like 11 gold away from a mount. So that's exciting and whatnot. So, I'm thrilled. And yeah, I'm gonna get going. Unless I do a pickup stream over the weekend, I'll be back on Monday with more Magic the Gathering. And like I was saying earlier in the stream, we are probably going to be doing some best of 3. That's kind of the plan at the moment. I really want to do my Golgari deck in best of 3, and I want to see if I can get that sideboard to the point where we can really take a lot of matches against the metagame. I'm really excited because I really feel like with the way it was performing, and the more I think about it, the more I'm feeling like the deck that I crafted from like one of the earliest points in this game, in this set, I really think has a very strong position against the meta, and I'm interested to see what I can do with it in best of 3 and how far I can push it. So yeah, thanks. I hope you'll join me for that. I'm out for the night.